Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless and it is love based. I don't know that I've done a Secret Crush reading this close back to back, but now you can see why. For those of you that may have been surprised when you saw the thumbnail, I have a special little treat that I've been waiting for from our friends, Rose Forever New York. Now, they did send me a bouquet last year. I still have it, so I will let you see how it turned out. But for those of you that are new, before we get into the reading, I want to introduce you to this brand. If you love roses, which a lot of you do because you keep selecting these piles, these roses are preserved in natural oils. They come in a variety of colors and they do last for over a year in some instances. So this is the Valentine's Day theme they have, the beautiful red heart. It actually comes in this case. I will let you see, right? You can take it off. Look how vibrant. I'm really excited about the roses. I have to figure out where I'm gonna place them. I don't want to move the blue ones that I have. It has a drawer so you can store things. It is heart shaped, right? So I just need to figure out where these will live. I have to figure it out, but they're so beautiful, so pretty. There is a coupon code for those of you that would like to order your own. $25 I think is the discount, so I will put it in the description box, and I'll probably try to put like a comment with a pen so that you can see it very clearly. It'll be good only for 30 days. So those of you that are watching it in real time, 30 days. If you miss out on it, it's fine. The brand is really good. They have a lot of sales all the time, so just catch it when you can. Let me grab. I'm knocking over all kinds of other things if you're not paying attention to me, because I'm trying to like grab this. I awkwardly position. So here we are. Look at that. It's our blue roses from last year. So they're holding up really well. I'm really happy about it. They do not live here where I do my readings, but I don't know. Maybe the red ones will. I'm not sure. I just have to figure out where they will be placed, especially since they last so long. But yeah, like I said, I'm really excited about it. I've been waiting for these roses, and now we can get into our reading. I really like how the red ones look, so let's put them back for our pile selection. And then you can share in the comments with me what's your favorite bouquet of the two. You can share with me which ones you're probably gonna end up ordering for yourself if you're interested, or if you're gonna plant the seeds for them to be ordered, because some of you are gonna have other people order it for you and pretend that it's a gift. That's funny. I could already channel that energy. But yeah, for sure. Who has a secret crush on you? Okay, so I'm gonna hop right into the actual pile selection. For those of you that are visually impaired, or if you simply like to listen to me describe them, now, pile one is the lavender, kind of a light pink purple, maybe even a dusty mauve rose, okay? Pile number two is a burgundy deep red or maroon, your preference, colored rose. And then pile three is a warm pink rose and has three little pearls on the inside of it. I thought that was cute. And then pile number four is your red rose, which is actually most similar to our gift to the channel from our sponsor for the day, Rose Forever New York. So I will give you a moment to make your selection. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile number one, my light pink, purple, lavender, all of the shades pile, okay? Because it really does. I like this rose because depending on the lighting, or like depending on the angle or just your vision, it could be so many different colors. Like it could be whatever color, like it's kind of like a chameleon a little bit. So that's interesting. And I also want to point out that when I sat down for this pile specifically, it was 12:34. So 1, 2, 3, 4, something about steps, okay? And there was even like a slight hesitation. Like I stepped immediately into a slight hesitation. So could be a new person, right? Or could be just a new situation, or just I heard the words uncharted territories. That's interesting. Don't know how that's going to apply, but take it how it resonates. For those of you that are new here, I read past, present, as well as incoming energy. And I also read a polarity. So there's always a light and a shadow side. You just have to find yourself in the lesson and the journey. And you could be at various stages, in various stages of life and all of the things. And you can have multiple piles. And because this specifically is a love reading, I also have to say, because of I pick from various timelines, like I can be picking up on whatever's heaviest on you, could be current attachments, past attachments that you haven't necessarily cleared, even though we lead with crush and incoming energy, okay? Where we just walk through it. So you'll see what I mean if it applies to this pile. So let's go. Pile number one, we'll just get a key word, a key theme. So I think I may put it in the description box, but I don't know for whatever reason. Oh, 3 things. Okay, it might be 3 different people. I'll take them in the bottom. But what I was going to say is knowledge, learning, research could be relevant to you or this person, like who has a secret crush on you or people. Because what I have here is, I was going to say, I kind of like wanted to see what the roses meant, like what the colors of the roses meant, and I may put it so that it helps some of you pick your piles, but I don't know if that's cheating. So I may not put it in the description box, but maybe I'll just say it here. I think when I looked up like the shade that is the pile 1, like this lavender purple pink-esque one, it was like a love at first sight, it was new love kind of a vibe. Like obviously purple is also like royalty and all of the things. So I guess I'll take all of these cards, and look at you. Some of you are also going to pick the red rose, because we do have a red butterfly here. But look, you've got 2 purple cards. I love it. I love it. So it's definitely relevant to your person when it comes to wisdom, because like I'm kind of sharing wisdom regarding roses specifically, and then you have like wisdom of beauty. So this person that has a crush on you may have a lot of knowledge regarding like things that are creative, things that are beautiful, things that may be considered to be like a luxury or just visual overall. Like this could be my pile of the person, at least the dominant energy of who has a crush on you is very artistic, right? Very vibrant in terms of like colors and all of the things. Like they see the beauty in things, okay? Because like lots of messages, okay? Because you got I think the first one was wisdom, right? Purple iris and common map, right? So like map, journey. So this could be someone that studies a lot, travels a lot, is always down for a journey, always ascending spiritually, right? But someone that has a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, okay? Got it, okay, all right. And then this is also someone that, I mentioned multiple people as well. This could be someone connected to your past in some way, or this could be a past attachment. Or someone current, right? That I don't know why. Because the thing about it is, some of you watch this for fun. So like, I'm like, who's your secret crush? But like, you're asking about like your partner or spouse, which is hilarious to me. But have at it, have at it. It's fun if I'm describing the person right. I guess I could see why that would be interesting and fun for you. But yeah, memory, forget me not. Okay, wisdom. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all of these cards on the table, but we'll work it out. So far though, one of the attachments, because this is already my pile of probably either no attachments or a lot of attachments. Some of you, this is someone from your past, or some people from your past that want to reconnect with wisdom and memory and forget me not. It's kind of like a wisdom from memory is kind of like reflecting on the past. So you know what I mean? And to some degree, and also kind of having revelations as it relates to the past in a sense as well. And then you've got beauty, orchid, yellow tiger, swallowtail. Okay, but purple, you're in the right place for sure. I don't like sending you to readings that I haven't done yet, because obviously pile 4 is the last one and I'm on pile 1, but there is red there. So maybe that bright red, because since it's here, may have a message for you. Okay, and my screen did go to sleep, so I'll close it. So maybe that's the message. If you're wondering, like if you were one of those individuals that was confused and you just was like, let me just watch all of them to see, you're in the right place. Pile 1 is yours. You only need 2. Pile 4 will be yours as well. There you go. Because some of you may do that, watch all of them because you're not sure. Don't do that. That may really confuse you. If you're watching all of them for entertainment purposes, have at it. I love the support, but don't confuse yourself by trying to pick your message after, because that's actually cheating anyway. Because it's like now you kind of may consciously or subconsciously resonate with a message that's not really yours because you favored it. You have to choose before you know what's going on, okay? Friendship, okay? There is pink, but not in this pile. Pink, there may be a pink one in another pile or an orange one, okay? In another reading. So sorry, pink and orange in different readings, maybe your piles, but that's not the one from this one. This is actually more confirmation that you're in your right pile, because that's like a purple pink. Let me hold it up so you can see, right? It's like a purple pink, so you're in your right pile. The only other one you may have is red, okay? So don't be confused. Friendship. So some of you, this is a person. Some of you, this is a person that is a friend, with memory was a friend. And again, it's a variety of attachments. Like, in no way am I claiming to be describing one specific person, because I don't believe that I am with all of these cards. I've not taken this many cards from this deck before, and I said it at 6 minutes and 54 seconds of your recording. So 6, 5, 4, there's steps. Something about you as a person, I will say, you grow on people. I'm realizing, okay? Like, people begin liking you more and more over time, okay? Whether you realize it or not. And I say that because that's how you got these attachments. Some of you, these are friends. Some of you, these are people that wanted to be friends with you, wanted to be close with you, or just are no longer in your life, wish they had a chance to be in your life, right? Because I'm just going to get all of the attachments out of the way before I try to find the one. Because what I'd like to do, for those of you who are new, I want to go for the one that you want, that is most likely to become a thing, right? So friends, people from your past, wisdom. Some of you, it's there's some older people around as well. People that you would find attractive or historically have. But there's a lot of people that are admiring you regardless. There's a lot of admiration happening here for this pile specifically, okay? And maybe you need to know that. I don't know. But there's a lot of people, and I do want to also throw out, because there's so many attachments, it's like a very loud pile. There's a lot of people that would like to be friends with you, okay? So I love that that came through, because friendship is not just that you have secret admirers that are friends. There's a lot of people admiring you that would like to be friends with you. Look at you. I love that. That's so sweet. So I like when things like that come through, because I love these love readings, but like love is not just about romance, right? It's about community. It's about like friendship and all of the things. Very pure energy coming through. When it comes to some of those attachments, especially from the past, whether we're talking about like exes or old friends or whatever, there's a certain wisdom about you as a person. Like there's a certain appreciation. This feels familiar. Like I may have read it before. I don't remember where, but there are people that are admiring you from your past that are like, oh, Pile 1 looks good. Pile 1 is doing good. Even in some instances, like I wonder if Pile 1 would take me back, or if Pile 1 would give me a chance, or blah, blah, blah. That's what's coming through, a lot of that. So let's cut through with the tarot deck and see. Some of you may see traits of some people from your past in the one person that actually is secretly admiring you. And again, the one that you would, could, should engage if they come about, right? Because it's secret. You may not know who this is, or maybe it will reveal who this is as I develop the energy. But this person that is secretly admiring the dominant energy that I encourage, very smart, very wise. This is a person that lives in their head a lot. They do a lot of reflecting. They think about the past a lot with memory. Very attractive person with beauty. They find you very attractive. Probably will begin as friends if they're not already in your social circle, okay? There may be a past connection in some sense. I mentioned very creative, okay? So let me get one more good shuffle. I'll pull more cards. Let me see. Who has a secret crush on pile number 1? We're already 10 minutes in, but so like honestly, there's so many people that like are admiring you for one reason or another, and it all came through. So I'm like, let me cut through the noise and find 2. Okay. Okay, fine, 3. I think this is all I have. I think like I was slowly beginning to be like, oh, now I feel like I need to hurry up. And Spirit was like, oh, you don't have to hurry up. I'll just give you the 3 cards you need. Okay, Tower. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. I'll put this here. 5 of Coins. All right. I'm laughing because it's chaotic. 3 of Elixirs. All right. Lots of people on the table. And look, you're in the right pile. I wanted to mention, some of you may have been, I saw it here with the blue, but some of you did, maybe last year you came from the blue pile, or maybe you need to go back. Maybe the blue pile will really help you figure out who the one person you should engage is here. There's a lot of people here, that's why. So I can't promise you that, especially with the way this fell. This is very different for me in a love reading. Some of you, I'm going to be describing past energies, even though there is someone here, current or incoming, that you could be paying attention to. There's just so much on the table that I can't promise that it won't get convoluted in, because these are general messages, right? It won't get convoluted in all of the stuff of past, because we've got memory, and then Tower could technically be a memory. Wisdom comes from historical events. You get what I'm saying? 5 of Coins is a loss, a lack of some sort. And then we've got another card of friendship, which is Elixir. So some of you straight up, it's someone that is a friend or wants to be friends with you, or historically was a friend, okay? Or an ex, because Tower is also like burning down of things. Like it's total chaos. It's like burning a bridge. Like maybe it's, because like if from a perspective of relationships and connections with other people, the Tower is a burning of a bridge. So a lot of people, more than one, from your past, reflecting on how they've burned bridges with you, okay? And this could be exes or friendships, but it's just a heavy secret, because I mean, again, the thumbnail does say I'm looking at who's has a secret crush on you, and I lead with romantic energy. But if the attachment is strong enough, like, yeah, your friendships and all of the things may come through. And that seems to be what's happening with this pile. Is there's a lot of people, or at least some specific people or a specific person that burn bridges with you that don't necessarily, that wish they wouldn't have done that for this specific pile. Because we've got all of this purple. So this is confirming, if you're not sure if you're in your right pile and you normally would have picked purple and you picked that one because it was purple, or if you've been seeing a lot of purple or something about purple specifically, right? Because even though I mentioned that could be mistaken for a variety of colors, that flower you chose, if you picked it because it was purple specifically, then yeah, you're definitely in the right space. But I mentioned maybe you'll get your love message from that blue rose that I originally did, or the red one that's new. And that's interesting. That's interesting that it came out like that. I do like this because it kind of really confirms those of you that are new, and this is your first reading with me, welcome, because I'm genuinely your reader. Because what are the odds that you randomly choose a pile, or maybe you were confused, so you just went with pile 1, and then you're like, I don't know. And then I'm telling you, okay, your piles will be pile 4, and then maybe the one, because these are gifts that were sent to me from a vendor, right? So like my physical gifts are kind of manifesting in your energy of what's coming in for you or what's been around you. So that means we're connected. So you should definitely keep watching the channel, stay, subscribe, and hit the like button. All right. So, yeah, people with regrets and all of the things. So how do we cut through this? Friendships incoming. What I love for this pile, I see friendships incoming. I see people admiring, truly wanting friendship. Okay? Truly wanting friendship, because like they like how you are. They feel like you're wise, especially if it's people that knew you, but like they never got to know you. Like maybe they knew of you, right? Maybe they used to see you around. Maybe you had friends, they had friends, but it's a lot of friends, because 3 of Elixirs talks about celebration, right? It talks about like fun, like it's like going out for drinks, hanging out. So you have a lot of people that want to be friends with you. Okay. That's a great thing. So let me see what's at the bottom. I promise you, I will try to find who secretly crushed on you. Some of you, you're unattached, or some of you, there's not a person that's looking to be with you in that way. I could see that. Okay, like I said, maybe if you go back to those other love readings I'm sending you to, or go to the one that I haven't done yet, maybe you'll see there. But for now, a lot of you choosing this color, you're the people admiring you are people from your past that may have regrets, and people that are maybe new, or maybe new of you, that want to be friends with you, that want to like truly be friends with you. So you have friends coming in. I love that. And what I just got, here's why I'm excited for you. Some of y'all are like, she's so happy. I got exes that want me back that are not coming back. Like, I've got old friends that burn bridges with me that are not coming back. Like, I'm trying to see who wants me romantically. She's telling me I don't have that, but like, friends, I don't know. I'm excited because this color, when I looked it up, love at first sight. So you have friends coming, like friends that want to be friends with you, like hang out with friends, go out. Maybe you'll, like, I don't know, meet somebody and it'll be love at first sight. I'm not sure, but this is a very unique color, which means it's a very unique energy coming through for you. So I don't know what's going on. What's this? What's this? Six of Blades. And now the sun is like really shifting. Yeah, the sun's coming out. So if it's been dark, if it's been gloomy in your life, like you got like, some of you don't really have any interest in being social. You just want love. And I mean, that's not going to work. That's for a variety of reasons. And I'm not going to lecture you on why. Beyond the point of, if you can't have healthy relationships with people just in general, you're not going to make it in a romantic connection. Period. The end. But Six of Blades talks about a journey. It talks about an ascension. So some of you are moving, have moved, right? Did like something about a move, possibly. Okay. Some of you, these are people that have moved away, friends that have moved away, or just, again, burning bridges. That could be that thing. But the Six of Blades talks about that wisdom and that ascension and like a glow up. So this feels like my pile of people that have, or are currently in the process of some sort of a glow up. And there are people that would like to be a part of it. Okay. Whether they genuinely want to be your friend or not. Okay. So just be cognizant of those things. I have non-love readings. Go watch them. Because you need them. Because this is like I'm saying, this is a heavy attack. There's so many people on the table. Like, there's a lot of people on the table. Too many. You need non-love readings for this group. Okay. When it comes to who has a crush on you secretly, this is someone that may have a past. That may also have a lot of attachments, especially if a lot of attachments isn't resonating for you. This energy that I've described, you're like, this is not me at all. I don't have people around me at all, or I've always been inside. Like I never go outside. If I'm not describing you, I'm describing the person. Like, this is this person's life, and this may be what's happening with them. Okay. Someone that really had like a lot of chaos, or currently does, around them, with the Tower is like a crumbling down. Lack energy of the Five of Coins, because it talks about like being kind of impoverished, just things burning down and just starting fresh, possibly with a new circle of people. Okay, that is what I get. Okay, possibly a move to do that. Past, present, and incoming energy. All right. Or transition of some form. Doesn't have to be a physical move, could be a mental perspective, like, right, a shift in perspective, or spiritual ascension. Okay, let me keep pulling these cards. I wasn't expecting all these people on the table, so I don't know if you can tell that I'm thrown off. I am. So let me ground my energy a little bit for this pile. Tell me about this rose. Okay, so yeah, someone that's been through some trauma. Okay, when it comes to the person. Now, when we talk about, yeah, I have a lot of light coming in. The sun really shifted. The light's coming in for your pile. Okay, so the light is coming in. So I don't know what you've got going on. This could be your chaotic energy coming through, just in general. If there's a lot of chaos around you, go watch the non-love readings. I have a lot of them. I actually put up 2 since the new year began. Go watch them. You're finding me at the perfect time. I'm going to do those more often. But yeah, I mean, this could be people from your past that have done that, because Chiron is hurt and heal. It's people that use, they're able to connect with other people through their pain. So, you know, that's why Chiron is considered to be the wounded healer, okay? It's the wounded healer because that's the attachment. That's how you relate, is through similar traumas. So this could be someone that has similar trauma as you, right? But again, it could be your trauma, a person with a lot of trauma just in general, or it could be people from your past, someone from your past that may have caused some trauma, okay? All right, let me see. Earth sign energy came through very prominently, but we're not gonna take it. Receptive energy coming through. My earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, okay? I'm trying really hard to ground this energy. I mean, I could be trying a little hard, I'm not gonna lie. But I was thrown off because I didn't expect so many people to hit the table, and I didn't expect all of the baggage and the broken connections overall to slip in. At least not as prominently. Yeah, receptive energy came back. Okay, so that's all of the receptive signs. I may have to pause because I have to, yeah, let me pause. All right, so I'm back. I had to like adjust. It's like, I don't know, the sun is shifting, and I guess I don't normally record at this time of day. So I don't know, like it's very bright. There's a lot of sun coming in. So that's a really positive indicator. If you feel like you're in this Tower energy, if you're in this Five of Coins energy, know that like that whole, because again, it's like a poverty traditional depiction of the Five of Coins is like homeless on the street. Like, doesn't have to be literal, could just be an internal feeling. Tower is like your world crashing down. Know that you do have community support around you regardless of any romantic connection, okay? That said, the light is coming in, okay? Like I'm doing the thing where like I'm struggling. Like sometimes when you guys come through with a lot of trauma, especially in the heart space, like I start like clearing energy because I'm stepping into yours, if that makes sense. But yeah, we have the yin energy. So it's intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, receptivity. And that's all of the receptive signs, okay? So when we talk about Chiron and yin together, some of you, these are attachments, historical, could be romantic, could be platonic friendship, okay? Whatever the connection type, okay, that are hoping, would like to heal, and hoping you would be receptive to that, okay? That's what I see, is being receptive to a healing, being receptive to like a reparation, right? Like kind of like peace, if that makes sense, right? Because beauty and that is kind of wanting to be friends, or wanting to be close, okay? Some of you, especially if you have historical attachments, like if this is an ex that you share like children with or whatever, I don't see that here, but if there's an ex that you would have any attachment to, like an ex you actually have to encounter or deal with in any capacity, this person would like this person is secretly hoping that you can heal and move beyond it for the sake of whatever that attachment is. I lead with children because that's like clear. Like you have children, you're stuck together, right? Regardless of if you're romantically connected. So we have that here. And then let me see. I'm gonna get one more because I'm like really trying to decipher this, because the most dominant, okay, I'm telling you, I'm really gonna repeat it again, because some of you, this is in a pile of no current or immediate incoming attachments. You got a lot of past attachments, a lot of cycles that haven't closed or whatever, or you just have people that are trying to connect with you from your past. You may have closed cycles, but people still would like to try to tap into your energy, if that makes sense, because here we are, okay? Like I'm getting you may not have anyone secretly crushing on you new, right? Incoming, right? Someone that you would want to get to know. These may be, because, you know, I lead with trying to find who you would want to get to know. This feels like a lot of old stuff that possibly is burned bridges, okay? Most likely is burned bridges, okay? So I don't know, I'm not digging through that junk, but whatever the burned bridges are, it's here, lingering, okay? That's what I've got, okay? All right, I'm gonna pull one more. Hoping to be close, hoping to be friends, hoping to reconnect. Some of you, it's hoping to reconnect as friends, to heal, to see if you would be more receptive to something more. Okay, that's up to you. But let me see. Yeah. We've got two air sign energies. Air signs rule communication, okay? Because we've got house 3 here, which is Gemini energy, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. So wanting to connect with you, wanting to communicate with you, especially past, because since it rules early childhood, it's more past energy, okay? And then we've got the sign of Libra, which is, it says consideration, fairness, and harmony. And it talks about fairness, diplomacy, making things right, peace offerings. It's the 7th house of formal relationships, right? So I was going to say legality. So it could be legality. Some of you may be legally connected to some of these people. Some of you may be in a legal, I don't know, whatever with some of these people. But I also see, I'm hearing like karmic energy, like, because justice and karma, like it's balancing of scales. So the 7th house of all of your formal contacts, contracts, attachments, anything that has paperwork, okay? Any partnership, business deal, any marriage, any of those types of connections, okay? Or historical connections. That's what's coming through. Let's see. Some of you, be careful, because the shadow of this, I mean, all of these heavy attachments from your past, if you're not trying to engage, are technically a shadow. Be careful, because some of you, there may be a specific person or people that approach you after hard times. Like, you know how when people are down, they seek help, support, you know what I mean? From people that they feel like they need, even if they don't. Like, I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe. Like, some of you, there's a person or people that may be down and out that need you, right? Regardless of what the past attachment is. And it's like, you may not have the best history with this person, right? Like, that's what I'm getting. So just be careful, because on the shadow, since I could see someone that needs you, wanting to repair a relationship because they need you. You get what I'm saying? Y'all gotta watch that. Watch those 9 love readings, okay? Use your discernment. House 9, spiritual growth, okay? We've got that Sagittarius energy, Jupiter-based energy. So it symbolizes luck. So some of you, and I got it. Like, go watch those 9 love readings. I feel like this is a pile of a glow up. Like, you may be stepping into an era of ascension, of like really growing. Like, I feel like this is my pile of individuals that are growing, especially if you've historically had issues. You're really growing, you're ascending, you're like leveling up. We've got the axis of higher education. Some of you may be furthering your education or gaining skills that will really ascend you. And like, as you grow, evolve, and expand, those attachments from the past, whether you still have them, because I don't want to make it seem like you're just stuck and like dwelling on attachments, but just because you aren't doesn't mean that those attachments don't still reflect, especially where there may have been loose ends, right? Like untied ends, right? Especially when we talk about Tower, 5 of Coins, more energy. Like, if there's people or person, like if you have a specific ex or whatever that did you dirty, obviously that person's going to reflect on that, especially if you're doing well in all of the things, okay? Because I didn't expect this pile. And like, there's a shadow, but it's really good, because the whole reason why you've got all of these attachments surfacing is because of how good you're doing. I just want to make that clear, or how good you're about to be doing, okay? Oh, I didn't want this pile to be like that. I was hoping I was just going to be like, okay, this is a cute little crush you have. This person's watching you. And this is what's going to happen. But that's not how this went at all. And that's okay. That's okay. Because you have people that want to be friends with you and all of the things. Like incoming as well. Because the dominant energy incoming is people wanting to be friends with you. But especially those from like your past. We have, what did I say? My glow up pile. You have a new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So you may see something happen closer to Taurus season. If you're watching this real time, if not, then we just talk about that glow up. You've got both signs that are ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of what? Beauty, what you have on the table. Okay. You've got beauty, Libra, Taurus on the table, and Taurus is the second house of your assets, your money, your stability. Okay. Looking, feeling good, your self-worth, all of those things. That's what we've got coming in. So this is my financially stable pile. What I love is when Secret Crush steps in, because I don't really feel one right now. I don't feel one right now. I'm not saying that there isn't one. You may be asking, like someone may be around that you're just overlooking because of the baggage. I could see that for a lot of you. Okay. But whatever Secret Crush comes in next, if they're not already around, financially stable. Especially since I do see some of you in this pile have a history of people that are not financially stable. Because I do see some specific instances of, like, when we talk about friendships, burn bridges, all of that aside, all of this allowed these people on the table. I see a specific group of you where you have an ex that was possibly very reliant on you, even in a financial sense, right? It's not gender specific. This is a large feminine audience. I'm talking to you, feminine audience. Some of you, like, because a lot of you are very successful. I talk to you a lot. I do personal readings, okay? You have an ex that needed you in some sense, okay? Possibly. And so I could see that person circling back. I'm talking to very specific people, okay? And you know that, and my dryer is going off, so you know I'm talking to you. And I know I'm talking to you. This ex is coming back because they need you and you're doing well, okay? Stop, okay? And you know it. You probably came here because you wanted to know about that ex. Stop. I'm telling you no, okay? But who's secretly watching you, it will be someone that is stable financially on their own. If the person that comes to you next, if someone like, oh, I've been liking you, or I like you, or I miss you, and they're not financially stable, the answer is no, pile one. And you know I'm talking to you because I know I'm talking to you, okay? All right. I don't know that I thought that you would pick this pile, but, and it's not just one person, by the way. It's it's at least a handful of you. The answer is no. Okay. So you don't need a personal reading. You do not need a personal reading. Okay. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. Stand your ground. 10 toes down. Okay. Y'all have to stand on business. I said that at 11 minutes and 11 seconds into the reset of the recording from when I had to adjust the lighting. Stand on business, okay? My dryer's still going up. Yeah. Spirit guides are screaming at you. Do not let your past hold you back, okay? South Node. Close the cycle. There you go. Okay? Like, close the cycle. The answer is no. Absolutely not, okay? Absolutely not. Anybody that had you in a Tower, 5 of Pentacles, absolutely not. Okay, the answer is no. Okay, the answer is no. Prosperity lies ahead. Do not let your past hold you back. Now, what I'm getting is once you are very firm in knowing that you're going to say no to past attachments, for those of you that have difficulty with that, prosperity lies ahead. And this isn't holding you back. So let me see if I can get one more. I'll take the bottom. It's a lot going on. Confidence. You have to be confident. You have to be confident. Like, stop going where you're comfortable, okay? This is going to be someone, so if you have someone that has a secret crush on you right now, if there's someone interested in you romantically that you don't know about right now, you don't know about them yet, or will soon, this will be someone a little bit different. Obviously, because if you're used to people that are dependent on you in some way, this person will not be for sure. So that already in and of itself is different, okay? And I'm not going to like dwell on that specific instance, but it's an analogy for you, those of you where that's not the case. Like, if you don't have a partner that's been dependent on you financially, then like whatever the Tower, 5 of Pentacles is for you, right? Like, whatever it is, the historical energy that was not good, leave it alone, okay? And what's incoming is not going to be like that, okay? Let me see. One more. And I think some of you, that's why it's so heavy. It's because you kind of have a door halfway closed. Like, some of you may repeat cycles with certain people. Stop that. Those of you where you don't, Because there's some of you here that are still like, nope, burned bridge. Absolutely not. I would never. You're definitely not talking to me. Because some of you are like that too. Good. The point is, for whatever reason, you need to know that that energy is still lingering around you, whether it's just observing from afar or whatever. Okay. But there are definitely those of you here that are like, absolutely not. Bridges burned. Bridges burned. It is what it is. This is just your confirmation. If you were wondering, yes, regrets and all of the things. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay. And then at the bottom, you are good enough, Virgo. Don't let those attachments or the memories associated. I feel like I said this before. Those of you, especially those of you where you're like, oh no, absolutely not. Bridges burn. Yeah, bridges burn. But like, I get a feeling some of you, like when I use the term bridges burn, the bridge is already burned. Not only historically, but like you kind of allowed it to burn any incoming bridges. That's why you got this energy of friendship. Some of you are like resistant to friendships as well as romantic connections because of, oh, bridges burned. I get that. So there's always a polarity. I mentioned that when in the intro, right? I mentioned it at the beginning. So there's those of you where you just don't know how to like let it go. And like you keep letting people treat you a certain way. And then there's the group of you where you're like, bridges burned. Everybody incoming as well, right? Like, don't be like that. You can't be like that. That's why you don't have like attachments. Some of you actually do have secret admirer. That's why you were called to this. You may find them in the other piles. If I can't get my hands on it, I got more decks. We're going to keep pulling. I hope this isn't like super long, but it's becoming like a lesson reading, like a love life lesson reading. But like, you're not going to be able to see, especially if this is someone that could be good for you. You're not going to be able to see it because you got all of this in the way. And like, you're likely to self-sabotage. So I'm not going to tell you like if someone's interested in you for you to go mess that up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that. So let me just, you're good enough. Okay. Definitely if you have children with someone, definitely that could be an one of those attachments. Let's see. Home and comfort. With Cancer, Taurus combination, something home and comfort related. So someone that may be a little materialistic, may like to be comfort. I don't really want to, like, for shadow personality trait, it's probably these historical attachments. Somebody that's really lazy. I'm not even gonna lie, because like this combination is, because Cancers are notorious for like wanting to be like, I'm not like dragging these signs, but like the shadow side of Cancer is kind of like a hermit energy, as well as Virgo. Like, it's doesn't go outside. Isn't really social, stays to themselves, very materialistic and lazy, like doesn't want to like work or do anything. That could be like, I'm describing that energy from a shadow side. But instances where I'm recognizing, we've got Virgo, which is routine, day to day, right? Attention to detail. Okay. Like I mentioned, home, family, comfort zones. You've got both signs ruled by Mercury. So Virgo, Gemini here. Okay. As well as, like I said earlier, both signs ruled by Venus, Taurus, and Libra here. Let me pull from the Melon Pop. Maybe Melon Pop can help me. I don't know. This deck is also chaotic, so it may make it worse. I don't know. It may help or it may make it worse. This pile is a heavy indicator from Spirit to let some stuff stay in the past though. So I don't know what's incoming for you. You have something incoming. I mentioned Ascension. You have something incoming where it's like, don't let old attachments stop you. And it does feel familiar. I don't remember where it would have come from. Possibly it would have had to be a non-love reading. So whatever that non-love pile, if you find it or if you came from it, then you're either not listening, or those attachments will be so adamant that Spirit is like, don't feel sorry for anybody. Like, because Tower and Five of Pentacles is like a bad energy. Like, oh, can we be friends? I'm so sorry. Or like, oh, can we be close for kids? I'm so sorry. Can we be whatever? I'm so, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, because it was a heavy energy of somebody may need you after putting you in a bind in some way, whether however light it may be. It doesn't feel light with the Tower and the Five of Pentacles, because that combination could literally indicate homelessness sometimes. Okay. Or the brink of it, like somebody that didn't even care about your sense of stability. Like, didn't care if you lived or died. What is that? Unrealistic body goals, unhappiness, not good enough. Somebody that made you question your self-worth. Oh no, absolutely not. You got the answers you need are coming. Someone may be reaching out, or you'll get confirmation that someone's wanting to reconnect. You are good enough, not good enough. Oh no, absolutely not. Look at me. I'm not usually this judgmental in my readings, but I have to be for this pile. Absolutely not. The answer is no. I'm telling you no. No, or face destruction, because this is not a good space when we talk about those historical attachments. Like, right, unrealistic body goals, unhappiness, not good enough. Anybody that made you feel like you weren't good enough? Absolutely not. Okay, let me pull more. Yeah, because that's why we've got beauty. Anybody that made you feel like you were less than, like made you feel like you didn't look good? Oh no, I don't play that. No. I am very shocked by this energy coming through. Oh my goodness. Twin flame, intensity, healing, contracts, mirroring. Y'all, I'm not even, y'all know I hate this energy. And this is why, because this pile is exactly why I don't like this energy. Because I use the words, because it helps me find, you guys find me, because you know, you're searching the words. You like to look up twin flame, soulmate, all of the things. And I use the labels, because like, I don't have general beef with the labels, but I don't like this energy you guys align with, because some of you are in those cycles with individuals you need to leave alone. Right? Like, leave it alone, right? Leave it alone. Okay. And then, and even if you I have a circling back. So now you're repeating a cycle. Don't repeat a cycle, right? For those of you on that side. Now, those of you that are on the other side where you're kind of really guarded and shut down, I do see the reason why all of your trauma or historical baggage on that extremist sense. I'll try to find those of you that are like in the middle somewhere in a second. You're coming through like that. The bridge is burned going forward too, right? Like, no more people from the past. And matter of fact, I don't want people going forward either. The person secretly admiring you, I finally found them. Exact trauma as you. And it's hilarious to me. I'm gonna laugh. I can't laugh because the person that is secretly watching you is just as hard-headed, I guess, as you. Like, it's the same. It's a person with very similar trauma. That's why we got the twin flame card. I'm not going to say that's your twin flame. I'm not going to say it's your divine counterpart. Any of those things will be a soulmate, someone that you can heal with. But like, you mirror because you have the same trauma. Exact trauma. Okay. Some of you where it's not, you're traumatized and the person that's watching you is traumatized. And you're not on that other side where you're with somebody that's actively traumatizing you in a cycle with them and keep letting the same person traumatize you, or people. This will just be someone that's very like-minded, and something about you and this person, this connection, I see people still wanting to reconnect with you. I don't know if like this will just be a connection where like this is a person like you married. Because you know, sometimes like when you start posting social media, like, oh, I got married, had kids, blah, blah, blah. People from the past are like, oh, I didn't know you had a kid. Oh, I didn't know you got married. That kind of vibe. It could be that. That may be why it's so loud, where it's not all of this trauma, where you're not dealing with someone you need to leave alone because you're letting them traumatize you, or where you're not like actively traumatized and the person coming in is also actively traumatized. I don't know. This is a loud pile. Let me get another card. I'll get one more and I'll take the bottom, unless I heard the word buku fall. I'll take this one. Yeah. Some of you won't even see it coming. Some of you, this is a person that actively ghosts you and pops back up. Stop that. Okay. Unpredictable in a chaotic way. Leave it alone in a shadow sense. Some of you, this is just an unpredictable person. Someone you took space from. Let me see. Letter W could be relevant. But this is also a call to leave this person alone. Some of you, honestly, if you have those attachment issues, like I'm always like, you know, I'm not love and light. Like I just want you to know, like if you have attachment issues and you don't know how to leave this person alone, you don't have to have the conversation. Like you'll tell this person you're going to leave them alone and you don't. Ghost them. Like, you have to, like, at this point, especially if they do it, like, stop, please stop. Like, I don't know, do what you have to do. I don't want to keep seeing this energy come through my readings. Stop. Okay. And then, those of you where we talk about that trauma, where you're like, bridges burned. You're definitely not talking to me. I'm not repeating cycles. I don't repeat cycles. One red flag, I'm out of there. That section I'm talking to, one perceived red flag and you run off. Okay, so this may be someone that you ran off from. Like, you were like, oh no, absolutely not. Let me run. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. Some of you ran from this person or would run from this person. Okay. Some of you got, like, I don't know why I got here. You felt a connection with somebody, got spooked and ran. I saw that. I see that very clearly here. Like, oh, you connected with somebody you didn't expect to and ran. Like, for the hills. Yes, that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to connect with this one because obviously either polarity. I'm not going to make this is a love reading, right? Like, go to the other readings to sort your trauma. Okay. But like, some of you got spooked, connected in a situation you didn't expect to and ran. Soulmate, destiny, connection, love, unconditional compatibility. I see that. Okay, and this could be incoming energy, right? Because Spirit is saying, for those of you where this is incoming energy, like, you may get shook and run. Okay, so now I can finally make it to the decks that tell us the love stuff. You got twin flame and soulmate. So whatever connection, whatever this person that you would want or would be encouraged, because I don't even want to say what you would want, because you know, those of you that want that person that just I don't want to talk about it because I'm so disappointed. The one that you should want, the one that you want, like the one that would be really good for you. I see you running, or like, I see you running. Okay, like, you would be surprised, you would be shocked, you would run, or did. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Let me see. Something landed on soulmate. Some of you have issues with freedom, want to be free, especially if you all of this baggage. Okay, there we go. Okay. If you're not resonating with either of the extremes, you're like, this is my past year reading. Like, I don't have a cycle with someone that I'm like codependent with and I'm letting them run me down and get over. I don't have that negative perspective of being so guarded that I don't let new people come in. Oh yeah, I found you, because I'm hearing the ringing in my left ear. It's very like someone's really talking to me. You may need to listen and tap in more with your higher power or spirit guides, because I hear it now, okay? Like, because I'm stepping in, I'm finding those of you that are present where this is past. Maybe you went through the back and forth with somebody and then you were like, nope, never again, no people. Yes, ooh, it's really loud. It's really loud in my left ear. Free yourself, it is in a reverse. It's time to take back control of your life. Be open, okay? Because, ooh, that like it was really loud, like a whistle in my ear. So what is this? Wedding in reverse. Okay, so they don't want me to ignore the shadow, because there are those of you, because that's what the screaming is in my left ear. All right, if you hear a lot of ringing in your left ear, like, that's a message. Some of you, when we talk about this past energy, like it may be past, it may be current, you're waiting, you're holding on for something that's not going to happen. You're waiting for a deeper level of commitment that's not going to happen. Some of you very specifically from someone, okay? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I told you, I know what I'm talking about. They don't want me to like brush this off. This is something that has to be addressed. It's a barrier to your love life, whether actively so or just the stuff that you're walking around with, okay? You got free yourself in reverse, wedding in reverse. Like some of you have issues with commitment as a result of whatever stuff, okay? That's why you're flighty. Some of you, the person that is secretly watching you, where this is all of their stuff. If this is not resonating, this is all of the person that I'm just, if I'm not describing you, because I'm reading it from your perspective, because if you're getting a reading from me and I see this baggage in you, we need to talk it out and clear it, because I do actively try to help you guys clear and process as you're here. But if this is your person that is coming in, like if this is someone you don't know that's trying to connect with you, they're trying to clear this type of baggage. Some of you, this person has commitment issues and they have an ex that they're attached to or that they have to clear trauma through and all of the things, okay? They have self-esteem issues and all of the things, okay? Let me see, give me more. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my pile number 1, because I think I might finally be done. The ringing in my ear stopped and the soulmate keeps hitting. And I will say, this is someone that is a soulmate. A lot of you, there will be similar traumas, and that's kind of what will mirror. I don't know why all of the trauma needs to come out on the table, but you never know. It's a vibe. Okay, enjoy the good vibes and energy with this person because they are like no other. Got it. So some of you, this person doesn't trust you. You don't trust them. Like it's a you don't trust each other vibe because all of this trauma on the table. It's a heavily traumatized pile. I didn't expect it, okay? But again, I feel like you may have commitment issues. This person may have commitment issues, but this stood out to me because of I only wanted one more. Here we are. So it's like, and again, I don't know how, but W could be related to a name. It could be the place. It could be something dealing with something dealing with W. But that twin flame, you've got twin flame soulmate. Wild card, walk away, someone like really like connected with you, or you're connected with someone and ran. But it's a vibe, like it's a real vibe. It has potential, but that's what I got, okay? Due to trauma, like triggering somebody's trauma, okay? Like, I don't know, maybe you got triggered, maybe this person got triggered or would. I'm so confused by this pile's energy. Decipher it and let me know in the comments. Like, yeah, slow down. That may be a message for me. Okay, slow. Oh, okay. No, it's not. It is a message for me to slow down and stop trying to rush the reading because I'm trying to move on to another pile because why is it like this? Okay, slow down. Just because we want something so bad doesn't mean we have to rush into it. Take a moment to talk with your partner or self to reflect on what is best. Okay. All right. It's a vibe. Slow down. So what is a vibe and slow down? This is someone that you may be being called to slow down and engage. So if that's ringing a bell, because I got all of the baggage, but I like in trying to find the one, like I guess it's like it's a vibe. If you slow down and pay attention, right? Or if you just slow down in general, like you'll get the clarity because make a move. The time is now. Someone is planning to take action or it's time for you to make a move. So I don't know who this person is for you. I guess go to the one, I don't know. I think I mentioned other piles. Go to those. But if you will find out who this is, if you just calm down and slow down. Like if you're the type to move around a lot fast, like if you, I don't know, like if you move quickly in certain spaces, if you just slow down, this person will make themselves like, this person will like make it clear. Okay, like you'll see who this is. Or you'll slow down enough to where you can, like, I don't know, something about if it's like, it's a vibe. If you just slow down, you'll see. Okay. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'll take the bottom of this, but this maturing energy. So some of you, it's not incoming. Some of you, it's current. I'll even say that that's the dominant energy of the pile. And maybe that's why all of this baggage popped up. It's like, okay, you want to know who's secretly watching you. How are you going to ask about that? You got all this stuff on you, right? Like you've got all of the stuff on you, right? Some of you specifically, it's like, oh, you want to know who's incoming. You're still dealing with that ex. You know what I mean? Like you're still dealing with that person. So how are you wanting something healthy and new? Like, why would you drag somebody else into that stuff, right? That's kind of the vibe. But the maturing energy here, as in it's maybe someone that's already around or will come in as you ground yourself from this, if it applies, or they ground themselves from this, if it's them. Devotion. A dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. And that's why you can't bring all of this baggage into whatever the twin flame soulmate message is trying to drag you to. Final shot. Now is the time. The clock is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you will always wonder what if. Well, make a move and final shot. That's what's on the table. So some of you, if you get scared and run, like, just be cognizant of that. Like, don't, like, I think this, because this was a shouting at you pile. Like, I feel like the table was screaming at you the entire reading. Like, stop running, or stop doing the, stop self-sabotaging kind of a vibe. Because this feels like a stop self-sabotage. Go to those non-love readings. You can even go to the ones that the love readings that I did send you to, but like, stop self-sabotaging, right? That's what I got. Okay, like, it's a vibe. Slow down, make a move. This is someone that could be devoted. I mean, you did get twin flame and soulmate. I hate when that happens because it feeds into, I don't mind it in this pile because I'm deliberately telling you, like, leave that old attachment alone. It's not like that person. So, like, see what's incoming and, like, don't attach to this person, but, like, explore it, you know. But sometimes when those cards come out, you're like, yeah, let me keep this cycle going with this person that I know I have no business dealing with. So I don't want that for you. Stop that. All right. But this may be a person that feels like if they don't make a move, they'll miss their shot. Like, something about a final shot. And that is from a shadow sense. Leave those attachments alone, because those attachments, you're here, you're finding me, especially those of you that are watching me for the first time, you're finding me because you're ready to leave those attachments alone. This person knows they're on their last leg with you. They can feel you growing tired. I'm telling you to just rip the Band-Aid off, leave it alone. Okay? Rip the Band-Aid off, leave it alone. Okay? And then those of you where it's like truly something to explore and it's your trauma, their trauma, or just insecurity, because that is on the table, right? On my table, like not feeling good enough, insecurity. Because it could simply be that this person just has a huge inferiority complex and I can't find anything about them beyond their trauma and their insecurities and their fears. Okay, because this doesn't have to be your baggage. It doesn't even have to be their baggage, but it could be just that. Because there's a small group of you where it's like this person is just so nervous, or you are so nervous, or both of you, because twin flame is here. It could be both of you, where you just have so much anxiety, like so much insecurity, right? Lack confidence so much that you're in here with people with so much trauma. Like, you don't even have business being in this pile, but you're creating that trauma for yourself, if it makes sense. So let me get a couple of cards. Yeah, this is a person. It's a vibe. You got a lot of chemistry. Someone you could trust that would be devoted to you for sure. Something about making a move and a final shot, okay? Let me see. It's a vibe. Let me see. What's this? Dream lover connection. Boom. Okay. Well, like I said, whoever has secret crush on you, if you slow down, right? A move will be made. Like, maybe you'll be called to make a move, but you'll be able to slow down enough to see and make a move, right? Or you'll slow down enough for this person to make a move. Something about a final shot. I don't know why it's that time sensitive. I don't know. But you got love net. So again, this is someone that you could be really comfortable and compatible with. And I'm closing it out because it's already, like, I'm not even doing it. I can't. So that is all I have for you today, pile 1. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 2, my burgundy rose. Let's take a look at your reading. So I want to lead with, for those of you that are new, I read past, present, as well as incoming energy. Now, I often read from a polarity, so there's usually a light as well as a shadow. Ooh, I almost wanted to say silenced side. Never did that before, but maybe applicable in some way. But I do read the light or the shadow. And you just have to find yourself in the lesson or the journey. It could be you at any stage of your life. It could be for a variety of situations. Now, that said, I look for secret crush. I look for incoming energy. I look for brand new energy. But a lot of times you guys bring your attachments and all the things in. So I may get old connections, and you may realize I'm developing these people as the story goes. So just sit tight and we'll see if we can find what's new and incoming for you. Who is secretly crushing on my pile number 2? I'm going to get a good shuffle. This pile feels very clear, which, thank goodness. It feels like a very clear energy. Let me see, pile number 2. Give me an indicator. Got it. It's going to leap out. Innocence, Daisy, and Peacock. Oh, that's so sweet. Like, some of this person that's secretly admiring, they have a very sweet, youthful spirit. Like, they may be younger, it doesn't have to be, or maybe you're just young. It's something about it. It's just a very sweet, innocent vibe. Like, something about this person that is very sweet. Okay, like innocence is a thing. Okay, for this person. All right, and look, seriously, it just literally just slipped. This happened in the non-love reading that you may come from that pile. I don't remember which pile it was. I think it was this pile, if I'm not mistaken, only because of the coloring, right? I did a reading, my last reading, if you're watching this real time, this shade, it feels familiar. I think it's the shade of like my hummingbird from my last reading I did with the birds. The only reason why it feels familiar is because the coloring feels familiar. I remember grabbing these crystals, this fire quartz. You may need these, but like I remember grabbing this fire quartz, which has been here for like ever. It's been here forever. And saying like, maybe you need that. And like just something about it, like, I don't really remember what the reading was about, honestly, the pile, but I just remember that connection. So maybe go back to that non-love reading, but something about this person that is secretly crushing on you, secretly admiring you. Very innocent, very sweet, like a daisy, like a peacock kind of a vibe, like very sweet and gentle. Okay, let me see what's at the bottom. Luck. Oh yeah, no, that coloring is definitely relevant. I don't even, like, I can't even say for sure that you may be the one that picks the red, but like something about it, it's not like a bright vibrant red. It's kind of like a, right, like a brownish red kind of a vibe. But yeah, look, so I don't know, something about this person, maybe they're just lucky or they feel lucky, but that's relevant, that shading, right? You can see it from here. So innocence and luck. This person feels very lucky. They like you a lot. Very sweet, very gentle. Maybe St. Patrick's Day is a thing. Maybe like, I don't know, whenever you find it, this is a timeless reading. Ireland could be relevant in some way to some of you, very specifically. But yeah, it just, those coloring and like those words are very important. So let me just hop right into the tarot. I get a very sweet, gentle spirit. That's so cute. I'm already on this person's side of the person that has a secret crush on you, pile 2. So like you've already lost the battle, because like I'm already favoring this person, which is good because I'm reading the energy. So this is something you want to go for. So who's secretly crushing on my pile number 2? I'll take all of that. Ooh, I've not gotten this like this before. Whoever it is, they're gonna be open and expressive and clear. Like, I don't know, it's really cute because the way I'm reading is this. Okay, so this is an energy that is very open about this person. This is how you likely see this person or will see this person. These 3 qualities, I don't know why I'm reading it this way, but these 3 cards will be qualities that you don't really realize about this person, or they will help you identify this person in a way that you didn't realize, if that makes sense. I don't know. I've not done that before, but the person that has a secret crush on you so far, and the way that I'm reading them, it's very sweet, but it's also very loud. Like, this is a person that wants you to know that they have a crush on you. Right? Like, even if they're a little shy or whatever, I don't know. Like, it doesn't really feel secret. It feels loud. Really playful, okay? Especially with this Page of Rods, okay? The Page of Rods is like a very youthful energy. It's often associated with the childlike sort of an innocence, okay? Like, it kind of signifies children in a sense. So, like, this person, like, you know, some of you, this may be someone you have children with, or could, or whatever, something about children, or maybe you work with children or are always around children, like something about children could be relevant with innocence, as well as this Page of Rods. But pages are also messengers, so quick messages, like very quick, very speedy, may say something without thinking, fast-paced energy, but something about fast messages, right? Like a very youthful energy. So this is someone, honestly, they may talk really fast, right? Or they may message you really fast. Or this may be how you find out they have a crush on you, may message you very quick. Like something about very quick, youthful energy. So let me see. This is a really excited person, okay? Like their energy is very excited. Oh, I'm talking too much. I'm not dehydrated at all. I've been drinking water all day. Like I know that I wanted to do more of these readings. For those of you that are used to me, like I know like I'm hydrated. So it's just funny, like this person, or maybe they clear their throat a lot, or maybe they're just shy and don't like to talk, or don't want me talking about how they have the secret crush on you. But it's really cute, playful energy. It really is. Let's see. Well, what is this we don't know about this person? Tell us. Calm tonic. Okay, so some of you, this really youthful, playful energy, this is a person that is a lot more, I guess, mature than they seem, right? Very calm energy, very loving, creative energy. The King of Elixirs is very creative individual. It's someone that's very in tune with their emotions, very in tune with their intuition, very easygoing with that calming tonic. This is a crush that would want you to see them as more grounded and stable than they feel like you see them. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm not saying they are. But something about this specific crush. So, for example, if you're younger and in school, this is someone that wants you to see them as like their long-term goals, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, we're in school, we're struggling, broke college kids, but like eventually I want to be this. I could see that for those of you that are young. Those of you that are a little more mature, something about this person's energy feels like possibly like you would see them as less mature than you, and they want you to see them as a little more like stable. Okay, so let's see. Judgment, number 20. Something about those like purple, pink roses could be relevant. Oh yeah, that's the exact same shade. Hold on, I don't think that I have flowers that color. Oh, actually, some of you may be coming from pile 1. It's not the exact shade, but in the right lighting, these are the colors. You might have a lot of baggage. It's fine. You know, go watch some of those non-love readings. It's fine. But you may be, like, I don't know. Some of you are going to pick multiple piles. Love that. Love the support. That said, this person is very decisive. And the only reason why it's relevant is because even in this really excited energy, something about you and okay, because I mentioned, and I've not read that before, so I'm hoping I remember correctly at what I said. Page of Rods is kind of how you see this person, like youthful, like fast paced, you know, developing energy, like messages and all of the things. King of Elixirs and Judgment is very grown, stable energy. Okay, it's someone, this is an energy, like, so in me saying this is not what you realize about this person is very kind of sure in their interest in you. Okay, I don't know who, like, how, what, whatever, but because I don't even have any details. I usually use my tarot for details, but I've got a Page of Rods, which is like quick messages and like a very youthful spirit. Then it jumps to this next energy, right, of this King of Elixirs and Judgment. So this is someone that's very sure, very stable in their decision. So hopefully this clears it up. Boom. It does. The Empress. Well, 2 major arcana, very serious. This is someone that's a lot more serious about you than you realize, okay? Need you to know that. You got 2 major arcana out of the 4 cards that I have. Very major energy. Judgment and Empress is someone that would be very sure in terms of like love and romance. Like a King of Elixirs would be kind of like an energy of someone in love. Like if I want to read it literally, and I will just for the analogy, but again, these are not gender specific readings. There's too many of you here to narrow down to the gender. But the way the story is coming out is you have a masculine energy of love, right? Like a King of Elixirs could be a mature masculine in love. since this is a love reading, that has kind of decided in the Judgment, never going back, because Judgment is a final decision, like Judgment Day, on an Empress, which Empress is energy of like, typically would be like the Empress to the Emperor, right? It's a card that kind of represents I was gonna say futility. That's not a thing. Fertility and like motherhood and all of the things. It's a very fertile, feminine, could be considered a divine feminine energy. Okay, that's what we have. So we've got that, an energy of someone very set on someone in that way, sees them as the end all be all. Okay, so again, whereas you have a perception of a Page of Rods, right, of someone very useful, you know, very young, innocent. Innocent is also kind of a lack of development, lack of experience, whereas you may see this person in that way. And I'm not saying age, I'm saying just energy, right? Because sometimes, like, maybe like, okay, so like a good example is a lot of you here are like in your, like, I know a lot of you are in your like 40s, right? So those of you that are a little older in that sense, this person may still have like what you would consider to be a little more of an immature vibe, right? This person does not, internally is not where you think they are in terms of that immaturity, if that makes sense, okay? At all. And that's not even me, that's spirit, like Judgment, Empress. That person's like, they feel lucky to have encountered that energy that is you, and they're a lot more serious. And even if you don't know that they're interested in you, even on a romantic level, they're sure. They've decided. Not saying it's gonna happen or has to happen, but this is someone that you actively engage or will be engaging, and they're already in their mind, before they even let you know they're interested in you, very, very sure in their pursuit of you in terms of level of seriousness, okay? So let me see what's at the bottom. Strength, what I said. Strength is a card that talks about patience. It talks about stability, talks about being grounded. More of that, what? It's a whole nother deck. This deck has no affiliation to the other one. I use them together because I think they look good. Oh yeah, some of you, this person's like already telling themselves they're in love with you, even if they don't know you very well. Appreciation, yeah, everything. See, I'm showing you love. So you got luck, love, appreciation, but like, I want you to see this coloring. These decks are not affiliated to my knowledge, okay? So that coloring, so where you see that coloring, maybe you want the other red rose. You may be the pile that picks reds, but something about this, because there's a lot of shades of red. Okay, something about this specific shade. Maybe, I think it's that hummingbird. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the cardinal, because the cardinal is like red, right? Like red, right? So maybe it's the hummingbird. Go to that pile, okay? From the reading I did the other day, because that's your pile. It's a non-love reading, so go like, support my non-love reading. I'm always begging you guys to go support my non-love readings. It's hilarious. But no, but this pile specifically, you need it, okay? But yeah, strength. Okay, so we've got Leo on the table, because strength is ruled by the sign of Leo. That's 5th house of joy and pleasure. We've got Empress, which is Taurus energy, ruled by Venus, the planet of love. Love was already here in purple. And then it's 2nd house of assets and ownership and like just being grounded and stable. And Judgment is Pisces, like that fantasy, dreamlike energy. Again, I'm talking to, like, maybe you like take this person's breath away, like they don't know what to say or how to say it, like, but you get this person excited. I'll say that. This is a person that's really excited about you. So let me just keep trucking along. I want to identify this person. So head over heels, kind of an individual, whoever it is. For my burgundy rose, tell me about my burgundy rose. That's crazy. Definitely go back to that pile that I'm thinking of. Like, I'm like trying to like turn my screen back on so I can confirm. Like, cause I have my thumbnails here so I can technically see. All right, tell me about this secret crush. There's 2 cards. Something about the number 2, house 6 and north node. Okay, so house 6 is a feather there. there are actually a lot of birds here, but you didn't, you know, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. So this is house 6 energy. Talks about routines. It talks about health. It talks about wellness, attention to detail, ruled by Mercury, which is more communication kind of energy, like the pages, like those messengers, and it's ruled by the sign of Virgo. Okay, so which kind of aligns with that innocence, because Virgo is also associated with like the virgin kind of a vibe. This is a person that is really pure and gentle, okay? Just so you know, okay? And if this is truly not this person when they step in, I don't know what to tell you. They see you that way, and it could be a mix of both, okay? But like this person has a very pure, I've never gotten an energy of this pure. I don't know why you need to know that. Maybe you got baggage, especially if you're coming from the only pile in here that will remind you of that, which is the previous one. Maybe you do have a lot of baggage. This person's really pure, okay? Like I just, it's what I see, okay? North Node, destined to have. So this is a person that feels like they may feel like they're destined to have you, okay? Again, this is a person that does see you as the end all be all, right? Like they see you as like, not gender specific. So like, for example, if you are, because this is like again, everyone is welcome, all my gender expressions and all of my different types of relationships and combinations, okay? But like I said, traditionally, it's like a masculine that sees what they would consider to be a divine feminine. You could flip it to be like, oh, a feminine that kind of sees themselves having encountered what they would be considered to be a divine masculine. Either way, but destined to have with this North Node. Like this is a person that you see day to day. This is a person that either feels you support them on their life path, if this is someone you know, or you would help support them on their life path, or they could support you, or both, right? That's the vibe, okay? Like some of you, this person feels like they're destined to connect with you, and like they're destined to be with you, and like you will continue the journey of life together, okay? Especially if there's already an attachment and a connection and an interacting. Like they already they're like, oh no, Pile 2 is a person I want to be around forever, right? Like forever. Like Judgment is technically could be like till death do us part. Like Pile 2 is stuck with me even if we stay friends, kind of a vibe, okay? At the bottom we've got Libra, but I did want one more. The other sign ruled by, I was gonna say Virgo, could be very relevant, but Venus. Letter V could be relevant. Okay. Give me one more. We'll take the bottom. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my pile number 2. That was like, that was hard. Like if it was loud, I'm so sorry. But it was like, it landed like this, like standing. Like it landed on like standing, like a jump, right? So this is Neptune, which rules judgment. It's like that dream, like Pisces energy. It says dream and transcends. Like this person, I'm not gonna lie, like when it comes down to the person that has a secret crush on you, like they see you as like their dream person. Because Neptune is Pisces energy. It's like fantasy, illusions. It's 12th house energy in a shadow sense, which like in a shadow sense is like aspects of yourself you can't see. But on a lighter sense, because I don't get a shadow from this person at all. I'm going to be honest. The only, I guess, shadow would be the secret crush element. Like, because 12th house could be someone that may be secretly observing you because they you know, with the secret crush vibe. Like, they're admiring, they're observing you, and you don't necessarily know, right? Because that's this vibe, okay? Because I'm telling you, Neptune is no joke. It's like a merging of a thing. It's a fantasy. Like some of you, this person doesn't even see you as like a real person. They would have to ground their energy, okay? Because that's how head in the clouds they are as it relates to you and their interest in you, okay? I take it back, okay? Gemini is kind of grounded energy because, okay, we got Virgo. So some of you, this person does see you clearly. They just think you're great. And I love that for you. That's so cute. Now, how, like, let me see more so I can see who this is. I'm trying to like see who this is for my pile twos. But again, curiosity, intellect, and networking. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, those of you where this is not a person that is incoming, right? Like this is a current person. It's someone you would see in a routine. Okay. We got Virgo here, 6th house of routine, day-to-day life. Gemini is localized energy. Okay. Honestly, it rules early childhood, so it could be like a teaching situation, something involving children. But again, localized energy, short travels, places you would drive to, and again, doing your routine, running your errands, things you do regularly. Okay, that's where you know this person. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Both signs ruled by Mercury. Lots of messages, communication, and just thinking. This is a person that's very, very smart. They think about you a lot, though. Like, they think about you a lot. With both signs ruled by Mercury, they think about you a lot. This is someone that if you interact with them regularly, they talk to you a lot, or they would like to talk to you a lot. Like, something about communication, like lots of communication. Like, this is someone that really likes the way you think, the way you communicate, like the way you talk to them and engage them, like something about the way you communicate. Okay. That's what I get. Some of you really calm this person with the calming tonic. Okay. This is someone that, again, with the strength, very patient. Again, I love this energy. Let me keep pulling. Let me keep pulling, because I'm not gonna, you're close to achieving your goal when I split just now. Tell me more about this person that has a secret crush on my pile number 2. So now that we know this person's great, they're basically perfect, right? Like, I don't know, like something about spirit wants you to know this person's basically perfect. They see you as basically perfect. I don't know. Tell me more about who this is. Balance, spirituality, practicality, you and your loved ones are safe. So some of you really do have baggage, emotional baggage, possibly mental baggage with Pisces and Cancer, right? 12th house, 4th house themes. And you need this confirmation so that as you're realizing who this is, if you realize who this is, or if this person engages you, you don't like misread the energy or something like that. Because this person's, I mean, the cards say this person's great, whoever it is. Okay, so tell me more about, that's too many cards because it wants me to take 5, and I'm not taking 5. I'm just not. I'm not taking 5. All right, tell me who has a secret crush on my pile number 2. Okay, it made me take these cards. Okay, so you've got the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. A very grounded person, okay? Very grounded person. Here we have more of this energy because, yes, it's Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune, ruler of that judgment card, but it's full moon, which happens during Virgo season, okay? So more heavy Pisces Virgo energy on the table, Mercury-based energy specifically with Gemini. And then you've got this new moon in Capricorn, which does happen during no, it doesn't. It happens during Capricorn season, but your hard work is paying off. So this may be someone you see at work, or you see like something about hard work, someone that works hard, because this is hard work, because this is hard work, this is career. Like, this is work, day-to-day, just work. This is career, okay? Because Capricorn is 10th house, career, and social status. And more of that 12th house vibes. This may be someone you're overlooking at work. I got that. Some of you, this is someone you're overlooking at work. Okay? Or don't see at work. Or don't realize at work in some way. Okay? Or don't realize in your routine. Okay? I get that. I'm like knocking the thing. I'm knocking the thing. I'm gonna take the bottom now because this fell so naturally that I'm not gonna force it. Hold your vision, fixed moon. This is someone that's fixed. Like, this is, whether you realize it or not, even if you realize who this is a person that is kind of fixed on you. Like, judgment is sure. Strength is sure. Okay? Like, sure. Like, certain. Okay, like, this is someone that's very certain. The word curiosity is standing out to me. So someone very curious about you, maybe inquiring. That may be the messages. Okay. Oh, that's different. I love it. I'm gonna pull from it, because normally, if you watch me a lot, and if you have not and you plan to, I love your support. You may watch me like fuss a little bit, because sometimes in my non-love readings, I'll have my pattern, my routine of how I'm pulling the cards, and then I'll reach over and I'll accidentally grab a love card, which means that the viewer in that pile is either heavily fixated on that energy or just needs those messages. And I'm like, this isn't a love reading, but like I'm doing a love reading right now. And I'm not accidentally reaching for a love deck. I'm accidentally reaching for this, like, you know, this animal oracle deck that I used for the last reading. So, I mean, so far at the bottom, you do have like the seahorse, which is watch and wait, but I'm going to pull a card. I don't know why I'm so excited. I feel like this person's excited about you. I feel like you would be excited about this person, but I don't know. I feel like that Page of Rods right now. I feel like that Page of Rods, which is so exciting. I love being in this energy. Chaos. Chaos, chaos, chaos. I'm going to not take any of these. I'm not going to take any of these. Something about water though, but claim your independence. And that cat spirit. Let me get another good shuffle. I just dropped the deck. Or maybe this is someone that is a little clumsy when they see you. Could be, could be. Or someone you may not even realize you've been clumsy around. But I want to get one of these cards. I'll lay it here. What do we need to know? This may be an indicator for real. Go back to that reading though, because I'm like 88% certain that that hummingbird spirit is the coloring that I keep associating with that bronze red color. So go back to that that pile, and I feel like it is pile 2, like you're picking. So you may be the one that picks all of the red, but you may also be the one. Ooh, I'm talking too much. You don't want people to know you're picking pile 2. What is that? You may be picking all of the red, and you also may be picking 2 often, like one or the other, or possibly both. Okay. All right. Well, why does this deck want to talk to pile 2? What do you need to tell us about who is secretly crushing on my pile number 2? I don't know what's so special about this burgundy rose, but I like it. Let me see. What's so special about this burgundy rose? What do we need to know? I'll take it. Oh, look at you. Owl spirit, dog spirit. So I do have owl readings. I actually do have an owl pile, and it is a white owl. In that, go back to the last reading. You need it. Something about it, you need it, okay? But you see clearly now, and then dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. So I'll take both of these. So this is a person that is loyal. This is a person that sees you clearly. Because I mentioned parts where this person may not, but I think, I don't know that I was confusing the energy. There's a lot, this person may give you more attention than you realize, okay? Because there's a lot of Pisces 12th house themes. So hidden enemies, hidden ally-based energy. Now, this is the pile where it's hidden ally. This is a person that may watch you in ways that you don't realize, okay? I get that. And for whatever reason, you need to know that this person sees you clearly, and there's like a very loyal spirit about it, okay? And some of you, this is your confirmation that you are, oh yeah, because my incense is going like straight up right now. You know who this is, who you're thinking this is who that is, okay? All right. The abundant universe will provide. Something about this person, they feel very lucky. Like they feel lucky, or like they feel lucky. Something about like you, your energy, or just them as a person, they feel like a lucky person with luck, as well as the abundant universe will provide, okay? That buffalo energy, okay? I'll just put it here because I'll put it on the, I think we'll be able to see it if I put it way over here, because it doesn't technically belong in the reading. Learn from the past. Yeah, and we can see mostly. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was shocked. I'm pleasantly surprised that this deck wanted to be read. So let me pull from Melanin Pop. We're not going to drag it out anymore. I've got 4 decks, but they're all like love decks after this one. So we'll just get the messages. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my pile number 2. Someone that is focused on their career for sure. Who is secretly crushing on pile 2? Show you off performer, trophy wife, proud, accomplishment, status. This is someone that like really thinks you like look really good. I'm not gonna lie, like this is a person that thinks you look so good because you have Empress and you got like, like this is a person that thinks like you are just the bee's knees, okay? Like really attractive, okay? See. You've got performer, shine, confidence, musician, spotlight, dance, communication, performer. Some of you really are like teachers. Okay. I know that's not what this combination says outright, but it's taking me back to the Gemini and the communicating, and like I got again that youthful spirit of like kids. There's a environment you see this person in where you're like either teaching, where they're teaching, or like you may see this person at like your favorite spot where you go for like entertainment, like, you know what I mean? Like if you have like a jazz bar, I heard a jazz bar, or if you have like, you know, somewhere you go, like you eat, there's music and all the things. I see that, okay? I see that for sure, because that's what this combination says. I want to get one more so that I don't throw off the table, and I'll take the bottom. Tell me more about who is secretly crushing on my pile number 2. You have this person's full attention, by the way. And I was saying that even before I knew this was here. Show you up and perform, it feels like this person is like all eyes on you. Like this person, like, doesn't matter what's going on, doesn't matter what's supposed to be going on. This person's full attention is on you. Okay? And then I got the confirmation as I was already channeling that with balance, care, respect, reciprocate, grounded, worth. You are my world. This also confirms that this is someone you would be interested back or are, because the owl spirit says you know. Okay? The owl spirit says you know. Okay? All right. So addiction, excessive drinking, sex addict, unhealthy coping mechanisms. I'm not gonna lie. Some of you, this may be someone you do see for real at, like I mentioned, like jazz bars and other things, because this could be a shadow, but like this could be an environment where there are drinks. Like I mentioned, an environment where there are children, which usually doesn't correlate, but like 12th house themes does talk about that. It could, like, because, you know, like Pisces talks about indulgence. You do have Leo, which is joy and pleasure and strength. So like fun social environments where there may be like recreational use. So that could be a indicator. But I also get, I'm not gonna lie, I mentioned like this is a person that's kind of like stuck. Hold your vision, judgment, certain, like sure, okay, like strength is patience, as in not going anywhere, like taking your time with something. Okay, I don't like I said, if you have someone in mind, the owl spirit says you know who this is. Otherwise, I mean, I guess just sit tight, because it does, like this is a person that feels like they're not going anywhere. Okay, on the shadow side, if you're coming from other piles that I'm sending you to, like from previous readings or just this, it could be an unhealthy attachment. Like it could be someone that you're not interested in that's attached. Like that's a light energy. Like if I'm describing someone that you've closed the cycle with, still lingering, but the most dominant energy is that this is a new person, right? That you want, okay? That you would want because the vibe is right. The cards say that the vibe is right. This is just someone that with this Pisces energy, I mentioned earlier, maybe giving you more attention than you realize. Maybe watching you a lot more than you realize. Okay. Interesting. So let me close this out, because the other pile was super long. So this one, if I can close this one quickly, then we will. Let me get more. Tell me more about this. How to's, who's secretly crushing on my pile number 2? With this, I saw unhealthy coping mechanism. This may be someone that feels incredibly awkward. Okay, like incredibly awkward. Like they may feel like they make mistakes in engaging you, or they may do really awkward things when engaging you. Does that make sense? And I think that's why we needed to know that page innocence vibe, like a person that seems like really awkward in a sense. So heavy finances vibe, because you have that 10th house here, and I think I saw it in my career earlier, but finances and career says financial issues are an issue in your love life right now. Okay. You get one. Okay, I'll take that one. Children. I mentioned children. Your love life is being affected by children. And then one more. Separation. Time apart from your partners on horizon. So this may be someone that you may have space from, or maybe you've taken space from, especially if you have children together, or if, you know, someone may have taken space for their children, or maybe you took space to tend to your children, or career, right? Like when you prioritize your own life. Ooh, I'm talking too much. Who is this? Who is this? Career, finance, career, and children. Like when you prioritize your career and your children, right? Like there may be space for that. Okay. Whether you or them. Okay. And then you also have, I heard very specifically, and like whoever this is for, like this is for you. Some of you, this person thinks that you would shoot them down because of whatever their career is, right? Like whatever their job is, their career, and their children. Like that's, like some of you, that's the thing. When we talk about purely secret crush coming in, right? Whether it's someone that you don't know who it is yet, or maybe someone that you're interacting with that's not quite sure, you're not like, I don't know, like people you see around. This person thinks you would like turn them down because of their career and their children, where that applies, okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Some of you, this person with unhealthy coping mechanisms and make the effort. Some of you, this person like kind of observes you to avoid interacting with you. Like on that level, right? Like, so like, for example, if this is someone you like work with, I guess, right? Or you see them at your spot, like they'll chit chat with you for a little bit at the spot, and then like, they won't ever ask you for your number. You'll just like go home, and then like, I don't know, like if you have mutual friends, they'll like watch your friends' posts or whatever, like stories on like the social media. I don't know. Or like if you see them at work, maybe you're both teachers and like you teach, like they'll talk to you, they'll eat with you at lunch break, and they'll be like, oh, we're good coworkers, we're good friends, but like they'll like dwell on the fact that they like you when they get home, right? I do have make the effort here. So like I do get a vibe that this person may muster up the energy to like make more of an effort soon, so that, you know, like if you haven't identified this person, maybe like they'll say something. I have make the effort. You know, I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately. So maybe you're all coming here with realistic like energy, because sometimes y'all come here with like people in mind that y'all know it's not realistic. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like it's happening here for some of you. So let me just see. Tell me more. What's going on? Tell me who this is who has a secret crush on my pile number 2. The Burgundy Rose. Who has a secret crush on my Burgundy Rose? I've been reading it this way. That the thing about the children is definitely a thing. So like whatever I said earlier about the children being a barrier, that's a thing. But also like if there are children around, or if you teach or whatever, like having children around is definitely a barrier to this person like shooting their shot, where we're talking brand new crush. Right? Like if this is a person that you're like, oh, I don't know, like I feel like you're describing someone, but I would never have guessed that this person was interested in me. Well, if you have a lot of children around, or if your children are always there, or their children are always there, a lot of people are not trying to like have their children like in their business if they're old enough, or if like they're small children, like they're not gonna like shoot their shot when they like they're tending to their children. Or if you're teachers, you're literally working. You know what I'm saying? Like, so something about children being a barrier to entry. But some of you, this is maturing energy, as in something that either, I keep saying, has happened or should have happened, or an energy that is maturing in this individual, or blockage completely, because it's almost reversed. What is this? Devotion. A dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. Okay, in reverse, it's this person doesn't want you to know how devoted they are to you already, on a lighter sense. Okay, that light shadow where it's that addictive energy, someone that's kind of possibly observing you, obsessed with you, clinging to your energy, where it's already done. Just watch it, because a lack of devotion, right, is in a reverse. like clinging to an energy, clinging to someone that already said no, clinging where this person's like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Okay, but devotion is a maturing. Like some of you, this person's already completely devoted to you on the most lightest sense. But just be cognizant of that shadow where I mentioned it. And definitely go back to that pile where that color matches. All right. Tell me more about who's secretly crushing on my pile number 2. Oh, I love it. This came out in the last pile. So if you're called to it, like don't force it. Like I'm not trying to make you watch all of these readings. I know they're longer. Maybe watch it a different day if you're really called to it. But like this card came out, final shot definitely came out. So like it could be relevant. But getting to know each other. In a shadow sense, it's someone trying to like hurry up and like make sure they don't completely like have a door closed in their face. Just watch that, okay? But getting to know each other is so pure in a sense of it landed on make the effort. So some of you, okay, this person's gonna want to get to know you more if they don't already. Some of you, this is from when you're already kind of casually getting to know on a friendship level. They're gonna want to deepen it. But like, I don't know, this person is fixated on you. This person that he's a secret crush on you. If you don't know who it is, they know a lot about you and they plan to want to get to know you intimately soon, like as on a personal face-to-face level, okay? Got it. Okay, so enjoy discovering new commonalities, goals, and dreams as you learn more about each other. It's sweet. And even to make the effort is like children. Like there's a very youthful vibe. Like children also came out because this person has a very youthful spirit, okay? Very youthful energy. All right, let me see. What is that? And why is it in reverse? I'm a little nervous because it's on the Buffalo Spirit. It says the abundant universe will provide, and it's in reverse. Why? Main attraction. Someone can't keep their eyes off you. You are the leading star. You are the center of attention. Reverse. You know, that feels like show you off, right? Does that not? And performer. Some of you, I got it. Some of you, this person just truly does not want you to know how much they observe you. Some of you, they really don't want you to know like how much they're interested in you. Like, because they think with this, it would be like really creepy. And it might be depending on who it is. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, because this person seems really invested. Okay. But main attraction is like, let me not let Pile 2 know how much I think they're the Empress. That's the vibe, okay? And it's not gender specific at all, okay? Because even here on my show you off, it's a same-sex couple. Because everybody's welcome here, okay? Some of you, when it comes to devotion and getting to know each other, this is a person that would make it the effort. That's why it's here, would make the effort. This is a person that in being devoted already and getting to know you, would want to get to know you and pretend like they haven't already like decided that they like you. You know what I mean? So like, let's say you're friends. This is the best example. You're friends, you've been connecting, or your coworkers, you're connecting and like you're interacting with one another. And then the person's like, hey, let's go have, I don't know, dinner, but like, let's try it like on a romantic level. As they're getting to know you, they already like, they're sure. They've already chatted with you. They've already like connected with you, but like they're leading you to believe that they're getting to know you and that they haven't already like exclusively decided that they're invested in you. I don't know another way to describe the energy. Some of you, again, with separation and main attraction reverse, for whatever reason, this person just does not feel like you would be interested in them. Like, because main attraction feels like a personality. Something about this person feels like you, by nature of like their personality or just how they are, who they are, you wouldn't want anything to do with them. Okay? Some of you, maybe it's like the childlike energy. I don't know. But it's a very loud energy. And this person's like, Pile 2 wouldn't even be interested in me because of how I am, my personality, who I am, right? New chapter. Where is it? Where is it? A fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for this new phase within your love life. Okay, look at you. I love it. Let me tell you why. I felt like that was a message from Spirit. It is how this person does feel like with luck and like all of the things. This person feels like this will be a new chapter in their life with you, like for real, like they're really invested and they like you a lot. If they muster up the energy to like engage you if they don't know you, or if they muster up the energy to progress the connection if there's already like a connection, right? It would be good. But new chapter says new chapter, like moving forward away from past attachments. So especially if you're coming from like other piles, because I think I sent you to other readings as well, and I don't know, but if you have historical attachments, you know I get on y'all about that. Like I'm saying, like let it go, because Spirit wants you in this new chapter. All right, so let me see what's going on here. What's this? I got fireworks. Look at this, loyalty and love story. I'm gonna put these down because they wanted to come out. You definitely picked the reds. The letter L may be relevant, but you definitely picked the reds. You're probably gonna go for the other red one just because that's your thing. But like this is a person that would be loyal and like it would be a true love story, because they just slipped from the bottom. So grab like one or two, and this is incoming energy. Heartbreak. What's that all about? Some of you, this person fears the heartbreak. That's why they in the shadows like that. Let me see. Why is heartbreak here? I have to see why that's here. Incoming. Sparks fly, playing games. Ooh. Watch those attachments. I was wondering why I would have sent you to the chaotic pile that was pile 1. Like, why? I'm not going to force you to do anything you want to. Some of you watch it. And I don't know why all of this is coming through. What are you guys? Some of you are like, oh, she's such a good reader. Let's see if she'll pull up all of the things I want to know. And like you have in your mind questions and it comes through and I just read it because I can. Some of you, this loyalty, love story, new chapter, this new chapter, if things progress with this person, okay? Like if you do what you want to do with this person, that I'm encouraging to. I really like the vibe. So something about a heartbreak, sparks fly, playing games. So if you have attachments, historical attachments, it's going to be a thing. Okay. Like it's going to be a thing. Like that's why that heartbreak, because loyalty and love story came out together, and there's this heartbroken energy as sparks fly. And you know, we've got the playing games, right? And a magic moment. Okay, let me get one more. I don't even know if this is that kind of deck, but let me just get one more before I take the bottom, because I want to, yes, is exactly what I'm saying. Okay, fireworks is back. We're closing it out. So fireworks, this is someone that you either, like, this is, I don't want to say like a love at first sight, because that's so cliche. Maybe, right? But something about this person, this will be, has been, is someone that like a sparks flying with, like immediately. So that's your confirmation. But there's a heartbreak, sparks fly, playing games. But if there's someone in your past, yeah, oh, this person's great. Okay, sweet like honey. Yes, this person's sweet like honey, but any past attachments will be resentful. This will be resentful. Okay, even if you like don't engage or like whatever, there'll be past attachments just kind of in the shadow, or one specifically, right? With this elusive energy, this addiction, kind of like, you know, I guess hating from afar. I told y'all leave those attachments alone. Yeah. I love this for you though, because like look at all of the cards that came out. I'm gonna close it out. It's already long enough, and it's a great pile minus whatever stuff. If you're not called to any of the other energy, don't worry about it. But if you even at least curious about what's in that other pile, maybe go back. It was a lot. It was a lot. But just for your awareness, right? Because I was so confused by that file. But I love this one, even though it's a mess too, in a good way. So I'll close it out. That's all I have for you today, pile 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 3. If you selected the pink rose with the 3 little pearls in there, then this is your reading. So I'm gonna lead, for those of you that are new, with I read past, present, as well as incoming energy. And I read from a polarity, so there's usually a light as well as a shadow side. You just have to find yourself in a lesson in the journey, okay? And we lead with crush, we lead with incoming energy, but when you step in with lots of attachments, they usually step into the pile. Now, sometimes it doesn't happen because, you know, you don't bring your baggage, but a lot of times you do. So just work with me as we decipher, so we can answer the question. And again, as a person that actually channels energy, messages that you need often come through. And I got the little rasp thing that happens when people don't want me to say certain things. So yeah, there's probably messages that this pile specifically has already been ignoring. So I'm just gonna get into it. I do want to see who is secretly crushing on you. I definitely want to answer that question as best I can, but I don't know. Hopefully this pile doesn't become one of those rabbit hole ones. Tell me about my pile number 3. Who has a secret crush on pile number 3? I heard that some of you just really like nice things. Like, this is my pile. You selected this specific rose, not because it looked any better than the other ones. Like, some of you selected it specifically because of the pearls, specifically because of the jewels, okay? Whether that's symbolic to you in some way, or if it's just truly, you just like nice things, which nothing wrong with that. Let's get a card as an overview. Tell us about the person that is secretly crushing on my pile number 3. Okay, so that's going to be really interesting because it's in reverse. And I guess we're going to learn why it's in reverse through the tarot. Abundance. Okay, all right, in reverse, bright orange. So this is someone that either is not abundant, doesn't feel abundant, like is lacking in abundance in some way, which is very, very interesting considering the energy that I channeled is that you like nice things. So what's that about? I was going to say sincerity, but this is actually serenity, lavender. Okay, so this shade of orange is a thing. And this is like my second pile where energy, like where the 2 cards matched in energy that way. Technically, it could be like that orange, like some of you might be coming from pile 2, but it's not the exact same shading, I don't think. So like, just take that as it resonates. I do have orange piles with orange roses. Okay, actually, see, sometimes I'm just talking and I don't know what's going on, but like I'm channeling energy, so just bear with me. There is a very specific orange rose, okay? It is a secret admirer video because those of you that were here in the intro where you saw the roses I got from the vendor from Rose Forever New York, in that original thumbnail for that one, there is an orange rose. Maybe that's your rose. Or I also have I think a Lionsgate portal themed version of this same reading, because all of the readings are the same readings, where there are a bunch of like orange selections. Like it was like orange, yellow, red. That was the theme. So maybe you have piles from there. If you came from there, this is your confirmation you're in the right space. But so much just from these 2. There's abundance in reverse, serenity, and lavender. Now, here is the kicker, what I love. Okay, it's not a heavy shadow pile. There are shadow traits I do see immediately. Could be you, okay? And it could be you, and this is why. The person that has a secret crush on you, very easygoing, very simple. So I think it's very intriguing that the first thing I channeled was, oh, you like nice things. You like very nice things in the sense of like you selected the rose because it had jewels. Now, some of you picked that one for like a very spiritual reason, or you picked it for just a sentimental reason. Like, you know, I'm hearing like the grandmother with the pearls. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing. Like it has a symbolism. Those of you where it's a symbolism, this may still be you, but it's less of a vain shadow I'm getting from you than those that truly just selected that pink rose because they like nice stuff, okay? Because the person that's secretly admiring you, and I'm gonna probably have to go adjust the lighting because I have the blinds cracked a little bit so we could have some natural light. I love the natural light, but it's in the way a little bit. Some of you can't quite see. You're blinded by a certain light. Some of you are blinded by I didn't want to say greed because I think that's aggressive, but I heard the word greed and I really wanted to say the word materialism, okay? Materialism. Because again, lavender is kind of like a chill, easygoing energy. Abundance is kind of like, honestly, in a reverse sense, it could be like not necessarily a lack of abundance as in a lack of stuff, but like a lack of access, right? Because abundance could be just a lot of something, right? So abundance in reverse could just be just enough that matters, right? I already know why this is a secret crush. Like this secret crush thinks that you may be, I heard the word high maintenance, or just really materialistic. Like this is someone that admires you, that is interested in you, right? But they feel like they won't be able to keep up, or that your energy is too busy for them, okay? Let me pull. Because I'm telling you, the person now, not flashy at all. Like this was the most flashy pile, okay? Like because right? Because the most unique pile was my pile number 1. So that was like my different, you know, energy. Pile 2 was like a little different, but like more of a classic edge, right? Like unique enough, but just different enough to be different, but still classic. Pile 4 is like the classic rose. This pile is like, oh, okay, it's pink rose, but it's like a flashy color. And it's like, let's throw in some jewels at the same time, right? So I don't know, something about your vibe. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just compared to this person, maybe they're secret because they may spot some compatibility issues. I'm not saying you wouldn't want this person, because one thing about me, I actually lead with the perspective of who you would want, right? Like I'll tell you all of the random people that are crushing on you I see. I'll even tell you people that may be watching you in other ways, because it's a secret admirer thumbnail. So if it comes in, we tell it. But I lead with the dominant person should be someone that you would be interested in. Okay? Some of you, this may not even be the one that you would be interested in, or maybe there isn't anyone that's interested in you that you would be interested in because of your quote unquote high maintenance. I'm not like, it's a descriptor, not a name. Okay. I don't have issues with people that are bougie at all, like at all. We have the Chariot. Okay. That's the number 7. It is an energy of, I heard the word acquiring, like acquisitions. I've never referred to that card as that before, but I heard acquisitions. It's an energy of someone that kind of like goes and chases and constantly looks to achieve something, right? Like chariot to victory, should we say. But it is ruled by the sign of Cancer, which is lunar energy. And it's ruled by the 4th house of home, family, comfort, which is already the energy I'm aligning with this person, right? So like the traditional depiction of Cancer is kind of like a homebody. It's someone that is very deep into comfort and home and family, and just like it's wrapped in a blanket energy, okay? So that's the vibe of the person that's secretly crushing on you, okay? So far that I'm getting. Now, again, I do read past, present, incoming energy. Some of you, this already is someone that maybe you already know it's not going to work with because of the incompatibility, because you feel a little more flashy. This person feels very, very easygoing. Or maybe it could be the opposite too, right? Like someone that is a little more flashy, but they see you as very easygoing, so they don't think you would want to keep up, if that makes sense. Let me see. Tell me more. Who is secretly crushing on my pile number 3? It's way too many, but I'll take that one because it wants to talk about that serenity energy. Knight of Blades. Okay, okay, okay. Lots of black. That's interesting. Some of you, honestly, it really, truly is like not someone you want to engage, like from your past, because black roses are kind of like death, right? So like it's someone you ended things with that you're not really interested in. I'm also getting, please don't like be scared, those of you, I mean, this is a psychic reading, you know, like some of you, the energy that's coming through, which makes sense because I think if I'm not mistaken, some of the energy that those colorings and the flowers I'm sending you to, you have admiration, you have an energy coming through of spirit guides. I'll say that. You have spirit guides that are admiring you. Okay. Like you have spiritual support. Everyone does, but something about yours specifically, I'm being encouraged to call to your attention the spirit guides that walk with you. Okay. Most likely maternal figures. And the Knight of Blades could be potentially younger masculine, okay? That's what I'm being told to call out specifically. So you have admiration from spirit guides. I will say it like that because I don't want to freak people out. I know people get scared depending on your religion, but like you're being admired, you're being observed, you're being protected from individuals that may no longer be on this plane. So let me just, I'm going to pull another one and we'll take the bottle. Okay. That's too many. Especially if you're in a lack. Let me see. Who is secretly crushing? Let's get back to the topic on my pile number 3. The World, 6 of Blades. Okay, yeah. So some of you, this is also not like when I say, so there's a lot of you here. These are general messages. Some of you, the people that are secretly admiring are spirit guides from the other side. Yes, with the black, but again, black symbolizes death and transitions. It doesn't have to be physical death. Spirits from the other side supporting you and like admiring you. It could truly be people you cut off. That came through prominently. I don't know what y'all got going on. I know it's a new year. Some of y'all took new year, new me to the extreme. Love it for you, I guess. So those individuals could be, you know, who's watching you, I guess, as well. But especially since I have the World and the moving on energy of the 6 of Blades. So that's what I've got. Now, it's just a heavy energy of like the dominant energy of like someone you may consider, like you might be interested in. Okay, so this is a very bizarre energy, but what I'm going to tell you, like just roll with it and let me work with it until I develop these other cards. So I'm getting a strong energy for you, specifically pile 3, where there's an individual that you could very much so be compatible with, right? That either you connect with or that connects with you and you haven't realized yet, or is incoming or whatever, because it's again past, present, incoming, and it could work. It would work. The only barrier would be like very materialistic and stuff. That's what I'm getting. Okay, like I'm getting that the barrier, what would block this and make it not work would be abundance, like stuff. Okay, it's feeling really materialistic. And I'm not saying that in a nasty way. I'm not even saying that whoever I'm leading with you, but whoever is the person that is really materialistic and like nice things based. I'm not saying that's a bad trait or quality. I'm not even saying it's a shadow. I'm just saying it could become one in this specific connection if it were to develop. Okay. What's at the bottom? Okay, Tower. Some of you, okay, this may be a history or current where you're kind of, right, having issues with someone that, because Tower is a lot, okay? Like, what's going on? This was supposed to be a great pile. The Tower talks about burning it down, like losing all of the stuff, okay? Like not having anything from scratch, okay? That's the light of the Tower is basically from scratch, like, because it's literally nothing left. So I don't know if you're with someone that lost it all or this is that person's vibe. Like they don't have much, so they're starting from scratch. And they don't feel like that would be something you would be with. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. This is the person that feels like you would have zero interest in them because of stuff. So I really don't know the history. Like this feels like a heavy enough, I guess, shadow that the person secretly watching you is definitely someone from your past. Black roses, black flowers, just death, endings. Tower is burning it all down. The world is a cycle close. Six of Blades is moving completely on. Like that's the vibe. Like it's not gonna happen. Some of you, this is a person that is secretly crushing on you. They know that it's honestly, even though they admire you, I guess, in secret or think about you in secret, they know that nothing good can come from them trying to come into your life, right? Because serenity is also peace, like peace of mind. Like you may be living a peaceful life without this individual. Who is this coming in? Like who are y'all attached to? Okay, let me see if I can find my lighter side. Honestly, the lighter side is just that, like, something about your vibe, you're giving off possibly materialistic or super easygoing, whereas your person is the opposite. Like the person that's interested in you is the opposite, okay? All right, let me pull from these astrology-based oracle decks. Yeah, there's a huge insecurity that it wouldn't work out because of that, in the sense where there's not a history of a baggage, okay? Tell me more about my pile number 3. Who has a secret crush on my pile number 3? Okay. Aries, independence, bravery, and passion. Could be someone that is Aries. So here's the thing. What I got, and like this is a very specific instance for someone, I got with the Chariot and Knight, like I know very active. The Chariot kind of felt like driving, like I got a vision, like, you know how sometimes like when we talk about people that like drive trucks and stuff like that, and like that's like a good job to people. It's like some of you, this person like works alone like that, and like they feel like because they have like a regular job or a job that's just like what you would consider to be like a trade, because this combination gave me like trade, like physical job, like good job, and like regular people, since like regular people have good jobs, can do everything that they need and a lot of what they want as well. But some of you give off an energy like that would not work. You get what I'm saying for you? Like you want more than what this individual's career can provide for you, or like your job, their job combined, okay? Because Aries in the shadow could be very selfish, okay? Because it's I, me energy. It's first house of the ascendant. And it's also how you present yourself. Something about your energy, you may project an energy of bougie, right? Regardless of gender, okay? Something about you, you kind of give that off. Independence, bravery, passion. Very passionate individual that, again, likes nice stuff. Let me get another vibe. Like I said, another vibe. I need another card. I'm trying to see what's going on with this pile. Tell me more about my pile number 3. I heard that some of you may actually have already rejected this person because they don't have enough. This is confirmation, house 8, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. On what I just said, yes, but also house 8 is debts, inheritances, can talk about ancestry, kind of just like that Cancer energy in a Chariot, but it is death and rebirth. So those of you where we talk about spirit guides and all the things, like, they have slipped in, they are slipping in. Some of you, the spirit guides are encouraging you to go this route for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay. But debts, inheritances. Okay. Some of you with Aries and house 8 combined, this person feels like, yes, you would be attracted to them or are attracted to them, but it would be temporary for very sensual reasons. Even though it's a deep they consider it to be something like it could be a deep connection, you would kind of let it be surface level just because you don't see them as a real option, because you see them in a lack of abundance. I don't know who this is you're asking me about, but that's how they feel about you and your perception of them. Let me see. Uranus, radically change. Okay, so this is someone that is either very different from you or very different from what they perceive themselves as being your type. Okay, like something about what you would go for romantically and what you want in a partner, they believe that you would be different from that. Like you see them as different from that, okay, with Uranus. Because that's shocks, that's surprises. Some of you would be shocked or surprised if you knew who this was. Yeah, shocks or surprises. And it also talks about technology. And because, like, I know what Uranus is, I hear like electricity. So some of you, like, this person may be like an electrician, like in a very literal specific sense. But like, think of those types of trades, because that's kind of what I get here. Okay. And it doesn't have to be like an actual trade. It could still be, because I mean, like, people think that like I know, like, if you go outside in real life, you know that like trades pay a lot more than a lot of those 9-to-5 like careers, depending on the ones, you know what I mean? Like some of those office jobs that people have or career paths do not pay. Like sometimes people have to reach depending on the industry, they have to wait until they reach like director or executive level before they actually see the kind of money that like you see certain truck drivers and all the things electricians make. If they ever, especially if you have like an electrician that owns their own business, like it depends, you know what I mean? But regardless, those personality types that go into those types of trades, they're usually like just humble individuals in general. I'm not saying humble as in have to be good people. I'm saying like usually not as flashy, easygoing, like day to day, if that makes sense, right? Like not really materialistic, not really that bothered about what they're wearing and things like that. That's what I'm getting here. Like that's the personality I'm getting for this group, okay? But yeah, for sure, I'm getting like technology. Again, Aries is first house of appearances, of how you look. Again, debts, inheritances. Some of you, this person may literally be in debt with because since you have that house here as well as a lack of abundance. Okay, let me pull from this other deck. Did I put I did. You see clearly now that this is from the other one. I don't know how I put that in there. That's how you know I was just ready to move on to another reading. I just slipped those in there. Let me see. Tell me more about my pile number 3. Who is secretly crushing on my pile number 3? Oh, house 8, definitely confirmation of people you cut off or a person you cut off, like, okay, or rejected. Because there's a heavy endings here and closed cycles. Literally, the world is here and moving on after closing a cycle from the 6 of Blades. Okay. not taking that, but that was some like Capricorn career social status energy. So that is definitely a theme in this pile. Okay. And I'm just like sliding all of this. Let's get another good shuffle. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my pile number 3. Just to clarify, because I'm being told to clarify, some of you, when I mention like some of you have spirit guides that are encouraging you, I am not talking about endings. I'm talking about keeping an open mind, where we talking about like materialism and such. Like, I'm not saying that your spirit guides are saying go back to somebody you closed the cycle with. That's not what I said. So I just want to clarify so that wasn't a message that could be interpreted. I was told to make sure to not leave that up to interpretation. Okay. Very distinctly told to say that. Okay, let me see. Tell me more about who has a secret crush. This person, adjustments are required 3/4 more. Okay, so some of you, this is a person that's not quite where they want to be financially or in their career. Okay, hence the secret crush. Okay, 3/4 moon, adjustments are required. Like, they're not where they want to be. They're in a transition. Okay, Tower doesn't have to be completely chaotic. It can be. Could be someone's like, throw it all away. Let's go. Let's start from scratch. Right? House 8 is a transition. World is a cycle closed, moving on to something else. Radically changed definitely talks about that with this Uranus energy. It's like a shocking, like, throw it all away. Let's start from scratch. Okay, this could be that person. But adjustments are required. Someone's adjusting. Okay, definitely the case. Someone, I heard very specifically, someone 3rd stage of their career could be throwing it all away and starting from scratch. Okay, like someone that's kind of somewhere where they technically could almost be reaching some sort of a peak. Is like, you know what? Never mind. Start from scratch. Okay. Let me see. For the sake of peace in some instances. So I don't know what's that. That's specific instances. Who is this? Tell me, who is this person that has a secret crush on my pile number 3? Hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, Cancer Capricorn axis is a thing. Home and family axis is a thing. Home and family versus work is a thing. Okay. Like, work and home is a thing. Like, some of you, this is someone that feels like they would have to like switch careers, switch jobs just to be with you and all of the things, okay? Or you them. A personal issue reaches resolution, more Capricorn energy. So we could very well be talking about someone with Capricorn placements. Okay. I'll move this here. Because full moon in Cancer happens during Capricorn season, okay? But this could be relevant time periods. But career, social status, that's the vibe. Same thing here, but Cancer is home, family, comforts, okay? Peace of mind and all of the things. So all of those are key themes when it comes to this person and their interest in you and things they're thinking about, okay? Okay, let me see what Melanin Pop has to say. This feels like a winter energy. And I know that Capricorn happens. Like, Capricorn is like the cardinal sign. It's literally the first sign of winter. So yeah, of course. But just all of that black roses and house 8 feels still like winter energy. So I could be talking about real time or incoming or historical. Or that just could be the cold nature of the pile. Like, you may be cold towards this person, whether warranted or not. But adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. The end of the third quarter of the year would be the beginning of winter. Right? That winter, yeah, yeah, for sure. No. Look, I'm trying to think of my months and my seasons at the same time. It's like fall. No, it's fall. So when it starts getting cooler, right? Something about a cold nature. You may be cold towards this person, or this person feels you would be cold towards them. Okay? Or this person may be cold towards you because they can sense an incompatibility. And even though there's still like feelings there, even though they like you. Let me see. Tell me more about this person who has a secret crush about my pile. Okay, so home family is a huge thing. Okay, career axis versus home axis is a thing. Family values, ceremony, generational beliefs groups. Some of you, this person may have a family and that could be the thing. Or you have a family and that could be the thing. So it's literally not going to happen. Okay? Just because of that. Okay? Some of you, I kid you not, because I see a very specific instance, Chariot, because it's maternal energy, like Cancer, and just family in general. Some of you have recently started a family or are about to start a family or something like that. And I see this, whoever this person is that's been secretly crushing on you or admiring or never let go, could be in some instances, see this or saw this, or I don't know, when they see this, it's gonna be really devastating in the Tower sense. And it's gonna make sure that that's gonna kind of be the nail in the coffin where the person realizes it's not gonna happen. Okay? Family values, ceremony, generational beliefs, groups. Okay? But home and family is a huge thing. This is someone that is very home and family oriented, just in general. Okay. In the lighter side, this person sees themselves as they could see having a family with you. I can't even get it out. This person could see themselves having a family with you if you two would be able to meet in the middle. The one that's more materialistic could dial it back, and the one that's less, I guess, homebody, not caring about stuff at all, could care a little more. I don't know. It feels like an incompatibility to me. It feels like an incompatibility to me. You have taste. Letter T could be relevant. Okay? Tell me more. Who has a secret crush on my pile number 3? Personal issues, riches, resolution. This could be someone that had health issues, right? Because we do have a personal issue, right? We do have medical professionals, okay? Maybe that's you, or it could be them, okay? Something about health, healthy eating habits, nurse, doctor, exercise, medical school. So something about health. If this person has health issues or disabilities of any way, they see that as a limitation to the connection. They feel like you wouldn't be accepting of them because of that. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sadness is here. Heavy shadow power. I was not expecting that. Hurt, betrayal, emotional, sensitive, honoring your feelings. Listen, I mean, if this is history and baggage, we know why this is all here. I'm going to pull one more, take the bottom, but I'm trying to find, the lighter side is there's someone that you're really compatible with, okay? But they may not be what you would have naturally gone for. That's it. That's the light side. That's the light side. You wouldn't have naturally gone for them on your own, or you wouldn't have realized that this was someone you're interested in. If when they present themselves, you may be shocked but still interested. Or you may be hesitant because, again, how different this person is, especially when we talk about finances, okay, and career. All right. One more, take the bottom. Who is secretly crushing on my pile number 3? Oh, well, did it fall like that? It did. Put on a pedestal, unrequited, unbalanced clinginess. Okay, so straight up, 2 things. This is someone that you've already said no to, someone that you have rejected, someone that you would absolutely reject. The end, okay? Like, someone that, like, it's just, like, something about this pile. Also, this could be someone that historically rejected you, okay? It could be that as well. That wants to circle back, and you still probably looks like would have, like, just not interested, okay? But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting, if this is your only pile, the only way I see you being interested in having someone interested in you that you're interested in back now, at the point of you getting the reading, is if you're flexible, right? Because it feels like some of you, this is someone you're really compatible with, but it's all about vanity, okay? And that's the limit. The limitation would be vanity. If you know the only limitation is vanity, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do because I'm not going to say to do anything, but like there's a potential. Now, for the most part, it just feels like this is a pile where there's no one with a secret crush on you that you are interested in. The only individual or individuals that are interested in you, if this is your only pile, are individuals that you've closed cycles with that you want nothing to do with, or you also have individuals that feel like they're beneath you, or you may see that, okay, for a variety of reasons. I don't know, okay? That's what we have. And this feels like my pile of people where Uranus feels like shocking. And when we talk about an incoming perspective, okay, because I know I already have third eye here, which is intuition, chakra blue, telepathy, and perception. This is a pile of individuals that's going to eventually have to be a little more flexible in what you think you want in a partner. Because the hugest theme that I got here, and maybe that's why we got the spirit guide stepping in, is, and maybe that's why they wanted me to call them out to you, announce the presence, so that you know that they are truly here and that I'm not just talking. Some of you have expectations for connections that don't align with what you actually want and who you actually are. I'm not saying lower standards by any means in any capacity. I'm saying what you perceive as your standards are limitations to what you actually want and what actually would make you feel fulfilled, okay? So that's what we need to work through with this specific pile. Now, if you have other piles that you selected, I don't know, maybe this is just one of however many people. But if this is your one pile, it looks like you are off. It feels like a pile that's interested in individuals. It feels like a pile that's not interested in individuals that are interested in them. And a pile that's interested in individuals that's not interested in you. That's what this group feels like, okay? That's what, like, if this is your one pile, that's what it feels like, okay? Because this group feels like a group of, okay, if you just open up a little bit, you might recognize your true compatibility, if that makes sense. Because third eyes, you already kind of know. Okay, but we got, and that also is a confirmation of who this is if you have an idea. So playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Some of you, this is someone that you actually really like. If you know, like if this is already resonating, or even if it's not, another indicator, someone that you have a lot of fun with, right? Someone that you really enjoy, again, have a lot of compatibility with, someone that you would really have fun with, like feel really young and I don't know, like you would be happy, okay? In some sense. Like I'm not talking about the shadow where you did good by leaving the people alone. You have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. I'm like trying to get this together. Okay. Okay, listen. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Some of you, I mean, the most of you, it's just, and you know what? This confirms my point that I was making, okay? So listen. There it is, right? Yeah. Unrequited love. Put on a pedestal. Unrequited. Some of you have a thing where you're attracted to people that aren't attracted to you, and you're not attracted to the people that are attracted to you. I don't know how to fix that. If you're not in therapy, I always encourage it, just for a variety of reasons, everybody. But like, it just feels like something that needs help, okay? Especially when we talk about codependency. Okay, this feels like a pile that needs support, okay? Because right now I'm getting, and maybe that's why Spirit Guide stepped in immediately, like, hey, let me talk to you. When it comes to long-term, serious, healthy connections, it feels like you have people around that you wouldn't be interested in, okay? Because they wouldn't feel like you would be interested in them. In some instances, good, right? Like, some of you, these people are people that you should not be interested in. And I'm glad they know that, right? Especially where we talk about history, or when we talk about someone that actually needs to like ground their own energy too. Because some of you, this is not you that did anything. This is a person that you're truly just not interested, that you wouldn't be interested in, because they just do not have their life together, right? So they need to get their life together before they entertain anyone on a romantic level. That's one of the instances. But if you're feeling like, if you find yourself in situations where you're often like chasing individuals that are not interested in you, and then you feel like the people that are interested in you, you rarely ever reciprocate it, it's time to unpack why, okay? Because I got that in this group. Okay, so all right, one more and I'll take the bottom. I'm getting ready to close this out. Yeah, exactly. Incoming energy. Pay attention to the red flags. Communication, news, offers, excitement, luck. Okay, those of you where you're not like resonating with that heavy shadow of not lacking self-awareness of what you actually want and what will be good for you, this is a person that either sees red flags in you when I talk about that materialism, or just doesn't have their life together, and that is a red flag. So just, you wouldn't be interested, okay? The signs are cautioning you. Like, if you feel like you're interested in someone and that like it is different, it is unique, but there's like, the only red flag is the difference is unique, that's different. If you're seeing true red flags, like this person doesn't have their life together. Some of you, this is a person that does not have their life together, okay? You deserve love. You are lovable, okay? Some of you don't settle. I know that sounds like the opposite of what I've been saying the whole time. Some of you don't settle for someone that doesn't have their life together. I'm not talking about those of you that may be super materialistic. If this is a person, like the example I gave earlier, someone with a trade, somebody that's got like their life together, they're stable, they're financially stable, they're just not flashy, they're just not like rich, right? Like, I'll say it, like, this person's just not like super rich. Like, they're living their life, they got everything that they need. Some of you are just, you have really high expectations, and I'm not saying you need to bend it. I'm just saying, if you want this person, I mean, they are who they are, okay? That's what I got. I got a lot of stuff here. So let me close this out, because it's getting long. These are long. So let me pull from this one, and I'll pull from the other one. Pile number 3. Who is secretly crushing on my pile number 3? Use your discernment. This pile is going to have to use your discernment. Children. Children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify a desire for them, or someone's inner child needing attention. Could be that healing that we talked about. And then we have telepathy. Pay attention to the telepathic messages that are being sent and received at this time. All right, all right. This could be someone you've known since childhood. This could be someone you share children with. This could be someone that wants children with you. You or them could have children. Someone that thinks about you all the time. If you feel like a person that kind of randomly pops up in your mind that you don't think about much, They think about you a lot. Divine union. Congratulations. It's time to celebrate. Both you and your partner have healed and learned the important lessons to allow this union to manifest. Yeah. Someone that really wants to be with you. Okay. Again, I see it. Let me see if I can really quick find like the lighter side. I'm not gonna lie, I do keep seeing that theme of like someone, because like children, telepathy, and divine union, like some of you, especially if this is someone you've known for like a while, like years, like they think about if you're with someone, if you're no contact, because a lot of you, this is no contact. Like everything about my tarot says no contact. They think about if you're with someone, or if you're like, if you're married, if it's been that long, you know what I mean? Like I don't know who this is, like where they're coming from. Okay. Magnetic soul, your sacred souls are instantly drawn towards each other. Okay. Someone that you may have had like a really intense connection with at one point, or do. Again, minus all of the stuff. I am gonna say, I just got a whiff. Don't like overlook red flags for passion. I'll say that, because there is a polarity. There's some of you that are not open to connecting with someone because they lack the abundance you wish for. Like like some of you want a rich spouse, right? Like you want someone that's rich, straight up. And that's not necessarily always realistic. Not saying to settle, but some of you may be connecting with someone who may not have as much as that, especially if you don't have that yourself. If you don't have that yourself, you're asking for a lot, right? So like, that's the one side of you. This person kind of sees you as a little bit stuck up, because you know what I mean? Like you and them may be actually equals, but like they feel like you still think you should have more than them or what they could offer. And then there's the side of you where you're connecting with someone. There's an intense, it's coming through, an intense passion for someone where there are a lot of red flags, and you're being flexible and trying something new, in a sense where destruction, it's going to lead to destruction, or you may be open, like this person's hoping that, okay? Like this is what it would lead to, because I do read incoming energy, where you kind of settle a little bit and ignore red flags because there's this passionate connection with you and a person that's not stable, okay? That's what I got. Let me close this out with this deck. Some of you, someone is looking for someone to take care of their children. Okay, so watch that. What else do we need to know? Many loves. Okay, well, some of you, this is a lot of people in the pile coming through. That's why it was all scattered. Others of you, some of you, this is a person that either sees you as someone that's kind of fishing around from a materialistic perspective. Some of you, this is a person that is fishing around from a materialistic perspective. Okay. Give me more. Yeah, exactly. Okay, be cognizant of the, give me a second. Because it hit the floor. Be cognizant of the company you keep. Because that vain materialistic one, that energy that stepped through, if it's not you, if that easygoing energy is not you, watch it, because could be a variety of people, just because you have many loves, multiple people. But some of you, especially when we talk about someone that's looking for someone to take care of their children, or someone that's quickly trying to have children, right? Right, quickly trying to settle down and have a family, because commitment, because I got a very vain materialistic energy. So if it's not you, it could very well be one or more of the people that have a secret crush on you. Just watch it, okay? Tell me more. Especially when I describe some of the things that come through. You do have to use your discernment. You do deserve love. You will get it, but just use your discernment, because that card coming out means that your intuition is on when it comes to certain people. What is this? Soul level. There is a soul level connection somewhere around you though, okay? So when we talk about all of this energy on the table, if you, where it resonates, where this last part is starting to resonate, soul level, it landed on magnetic soul. So there is a person that you're magnetically attracted to, where there is a true soul level. I'm not talking about like lust and just attraction and just wanting someone in a passionate physical sense. I mean like true magnetic soul level connection. That's the one that could be healthy of all of this. Because I got like 1, 2, 3 specific individuals on the table. And then at the end, all kinds of baggage just dropped. I say baggage, but people. Because some of y'all are like outside, living your lives. I'll pull 2 more and take the bottom. Like you're living your lives and you have a lot of people, right? You got hold on. Some of you, that really sad shadow that was the dominant energy where you wouldn't be interested in someone that's clinging or has been holding on hope for a while. I'll pull, what is this? Fireworks. Okay, so if I hold on to the fireworks, I'm not talking about the lustful passion, the surface level materialistic one. I'm talking about like where you're truly connecting with people. Because there is that group that I don't want you to connect. I don't want you to let that passion blind you, because some of you may be blinded by passion in a connection that you're ignoring red flags. So I just want to make sure that you really like sit with that and make sure that's not you. But for the most part, there's hold on, there's fireworks for soul level connection and any perceived incompatibilities or just that perceived incompatibilities that you could adjust with, okay? Tie the knot. Yeah, some of you, this is someone that already sees you as spouse material on a lighter sense. On the saddest sense, is someone that really was holding out hope that like they would end up with you, like long term with tradition. We got unrequited twice. We got tie the knot. Divine union is a wedding. Like some of you, this is the person that really thought they were going to end up with you and they did not, and that's unfortunate. Okay, that's really unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, there's someone here. And then the light shifted, like the sun's starting to set now. Yeah, oh, it's some of you, the shadow is like why it's so heavy, because tower and moving on. Like some of you, like, I really get that you're gonna eventually, I don't know how quickly, when you do, I don't know, move on, date, whoever, whatever, like something about like a relationship, right? Tradition, divine union, even magnetic souls and tie the knot, something about you connecting with someone. There's gonna be some sadness for at least like 1, maybe 2, 3 people. I don't know your history, I really don't, but I'm getting that coming through. I don't know what y'all are doing in the new year, but you're bringing me all kinds of stuff, okay? And this is not what I was expecting for this specific rose, but this is what we've got. So I am going to close this out now. That is all I have for you today, Pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 4. Let's see who has a secret crush on you, their next move, all of the things. You selected the red rose, which is interesting, because there's 2 of them. So I have a feeling that some of you are like, I don't know which one to choose. Some of you will choose both. Some of you are just rolling with the bright and vibrant one, which is just like the gift we got sent from our special friends at Rose Forever New York. So I'm not gonna dwell. I'm gonna hop right into it because I feel like I'm being rushed with this pile, and I don't know why. I'm hearing like get on with it, but I do know that those of you that are new, I want to make sure you're familiar with the way that I read. So I do read past, present, as well as incoming energy. I read from a polarity. So sometimes the shadow steps in along with the positive attributes of a person or a situation, okay? And you just have to find yourself in that lesson, in that journey, and it could be for a variety of things. And again, because I pick up on past, present, and incoming energy, I could be picking up on some past situations, like this could have been some things that occurred already, but I do lead. I lead with incoming, okay? I lead with incoming. So, and I emphasize that as I'm shuffling, because some of you come in with attachments, and when they come through heavy, it's because you still like have them, whether it's just the energy of like an energetic attachment or just like a mental perspective that you haven't released or cleared. Like I get that a lot, especially in people with personal readings. So that could be why. Let me see. Tell me what's going on. Who has a secret crush on my pile number 4? Some of you, just a channel, kind of channel, but really an observation. Some of you really need to be led, okay? Because I have a feeling that a lot of you are going to be here simply because if you watched the intro, you'll see that I already had those on the table. So you're like, must be my pile. Could be, but just make sure you're picking your right piles, okay? So pile number 4. Who has a secret crush on my pile 4? So let me see. Ooh, see how that happened? And that happened right as I was looking at your rose that you chose, and I was thinking about preserved, because I'm realizing that specific red rose looks like it's dried and possibly oiled like the ones that were sent to me. So I really do think like something about long lasting, like longevity, like, you know, forever, like love, like forever love or whatever, just because it's definitely like, if you look at it compared to the other ones, it's dried out like those preserved ones. So it feels like a preserved connection, or maybe I'll get a lot of long-term connections in this piles. I don't know, but this slipped with ease, and I heard the word grace. So let's see. Memory. See, why y'all do this to me? I love it though. We've got memory, because it doesn't feel heavy shadow. It feels like from a positive perspective, like a lighter side. This is a person that has a secret crush on you, where they see potential for longevity, right? Now, again, shadow sense, this could be like a heavy past, like people from your past, person from your past, okay? But I'm getting a heavy theme of someone that wants to make a lot of memories with you, someone that may have some memories of you, someone that thinks about you a lot. Okay, because remember what I just channeled. I channeled before I even knew what this was. And it is a bright red imagery. So memory, forget me not. I love that came through. That's actually really sweet. It feels like an energy of like a love that stands the test of time. So like the person that has a secret crush on you, like really sees something with you. Like I can't, like we're not into the reading yet, so I'll see how far they'll go, like if they'll make a move or whatever. But this is someone that really sees like a potential for something long. Again, preserved roses, okay? Some roses that don't die, stay fresh, okay? Literally the theme of today's reading. So maybe this is why you found me. Love it. All right, we've got lavender and serenity. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I really like this because it's a very chill, easygoing vibe. Like it's very calm, very relaxing. It's like memories, peace, serenity. Like with lavender and forget me not, right? Because lavenders are like associated with like air element of like the mind and like your mental space. Like it's known to like calm nerves, ease stress, and help you think clearly. So like this seems like a person that feels like they see you clearly. They either feel you see them clearly or hope you do. A lot of thinking though. This is a person that thinks about you a lot, okay? And is really thinking about like whatever the next move would be, or thinking about whether or not they're gonna make a move or whatever, okay? Since the theme is secret crush. So let's see if we can get more about this person. Tell me more about my pile number 4. All right, we've got this. It's kind of maturing as well. So let's see. Let's see. 6 of Blades. Okay, all right. Well, 6 of Blades talks about journeys, talks about travel. So this could be a person that travels. This could be a person that is traveling. This could be a person that you moved away from, okay? Because 6 of Blades talks about a heightened perspective. It talks about moving to calmer waters, right? Like kind of abandoning one situation to go to another. So again, shadow sense, this could be a past, right? I say shadow, but the reason why I lead with past energies being a shadow, because anytime something is a memory or something is something you moved on from or someone moved on from, usually there's a reason, right? Now it could be very well so that this is a person from your past that you literally just moved away from, and that's, you know, why it's like that. But it also could be just life happening and you're living your life, they're living their life, so you lose contact. And then I also get a vibe of like someone you haven't seen in a while. Like it doesn't have to be an actual move, you just haven't seen each other in a while for a variety of reasons, okay? But still calm, still chill, just a memory, peaceful memory. Just the light shadow, there is kind of an attachment here where I get a vibe of like someone that could be like, oh, I hope Power 4 doesn't forget. You know what I mean? Kind of a vibe. That's just a light thing. I say shadow because, I mean, not saying you have to forget past instances, but it feels a slightly attached, right? Like it feels like you may move on, this person may move on, but like still lingering. You know what I mean? Like mentally, energetically. So just watch that. But I don't know, something about this new incoming present energy of someone reflecting, right? Having a lot of memories. Like it's calm, it's not anxious, but it's kind of like a journey. Like we talk about that Six of Blades, that journey, like a heightened perspective. So maybe this is a secret crush that kind of sees you in a certain light, right? After some time, because memory implies longevity. It implies that it's someone that you know or could have known, right? Like there's some sort of a history or connection historically. And like maybe they're seeing you in a different light, or there's just an elevated perspective. Like something is growing. Like it feels like a growing on someone pile, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it any other way. Let me see what this is. 10 of Elixirs. Yeah. So a variety of things. Like some of you, this is either like someone you've always known, where you are kind of like growing, like they're because it's like the preserved flower. It doesn't really it doesn't die, right? Like it stays, it lingers, and I won't say it gets better because it doesn't, but it stays the same. Like some of you, this person that has a secret crush on you is someone that's kind of been around. Oh, you know what? I heard a very specific message. Some of you, like this is someone that's been around a while, like, or has known you for a while, even if you don't see them, because this implies distance, right? Like just because you know someone or know of someone doesn't mean that like you're close or that you see them enough to like, for them to be top of mind in this reading. Someone is admiring you and is like, wow, pile 4 hasn't changed at all. Like they still look the same, they still have a good energy or whatever, you know what I mean? Like kind of preserved, like especially as we all get older, like someone's saying like, you look really good, you look either even better than you did however long ago, or you are maintaining your level of attraction over time. Like that's what I got. But there's someone, or at least 1, 2, maybe specific people that are like, okay, pile 4 is really growing on me. The more I see pile 4, the more I'm engaged, the more I like, you know what I mean? I like more and more over time what I see. Yeah, I don't know. Like it just feels like the more I learn about you, the more desire kind of a vibe. I don't know how else to describe the energy. Like, cause it's a really, I'm not gonna like the energy in and of itself feels ominous, if that makes sense. I don't know how to like, okay, because we've got the 6 of Elixirs, more history, right? Memory. So what is all of this past energy? Some of you is simply someone from your past, or more than one from your past, that wants to connect. That's been a heavy theme. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because it's the beginning of the year. Could be, but that's the vibe. So some of you is literally just someone that wants to reconnect with you from your past. But the 6 of Elixirs does talk about just your past, but also past lives. Could be past life connection. Could be someone that feels like they have a past life connection with you. Yeah, I mean, it's a really easygoing vibe. I'm not getting a lot of thoughts. What I'm really getting is more of an energy of admiration, like a true admiring energy, like someone's really actually admiring you, like how you look, how you carry yourself, the way you are, like whatever they know about you, or however they see you in the environment they see you. That's what I get, okay? But something about whatever they're admiring, right? However they're admiring you or have historically with the memory card, it's something that's really making them see you in a more and more positive and admirable. I don't know, that word keeps throwing itself out at me, so that's why I'm like doing the thing. But they're admiring you more and more, and it's growing over time with that 10 of elixirs, right? That 10 of elixirs is growing over time. And honestly, the 6 of elixirs literally on the end talks about it being a past. So again, take the past as it resonates, but even where it doesn't apply, remember my channeled message. It felt like stands the test of time, like never dies. It's like a love that never dies. That's what I'm getting for this pile. So maybe I'm like talking to like my long-term connections, like my married connections, like maybe that's what I'm getting here. So like, what is this? 10 of rods. 10 of rods can be super anxious energy, right? It's like heavy anxiety, maxed out, possibly burnt out energy. So the shadow sense of this could be like kind of the shadow of that could truly be like, oh, you know what? That was calling my attention to that. This is a desert rose, right? Deserts are like dry, right? Dry, like literally, like look at it, it's like it's dry. So maybe you need a desert rose. Look it up and see what it means. Maybe that symbolism may be useful for you, but on like the shadow side of that energy is literally like maybe this is a dry, fizzled up connection, like someone where it fizzled out, like it dried up, okay, where it got stale. Or maybe this is a person you would see that way, especially when we talk about history, like it's no energy you would have towards this person, because it's not the person, can't be, because this is someone that is secretly admiring you. Okay, so usually I talk about the polarity. The only way that this is how this person is seeing you is if you're bringing attachments into the pile. Like if you're bringing attachment to the pile where you're like picking this, hoping that I pick up on someone specific, and this dry energy, like this stale, overburdened, not wanting to do it energy is this person, then it's your attachments, because this is a secret admirer pile. So be honest with yourself with how you came here. But if you just came here to see truly who is secretly admiring you, when we talk about from the past, it could be a person or individuals where it just dried out and there's no interest, right? But they're still admiring you, possibly anxious or whatever. But you also have, from a lighter perspective, you could also, if you're not just purely that shadow, have an individual that's like looking at you from like a long-term perspective, like someone that's admiring you more and more over time. So especially those of you that are connecting with people, like if you're dating someone, if you're furthering a connection, obviously this would be your partner that just hasn't expressed how much depth they've discovered in a connection with you. Could be that, okay? It's really easygoing energy though, regardless. It's not a, I know I have that 10 of rods. If anything, that's just the, because rods are energy, right? That's fire. It's energy and 10, and 10s are completion. So it's like complete energy. So this could be someone from, I mean, for better, for worse, that's kind of placed their, most of their energy onto you, right? Like from a, I'm completely locked in, I want to build this connection perspective, or I'm a completely locked in, ruminating on the past and regrets perspective. Okay, so it could be that, and it could also just be someone certain and sure that this is where they'd like to place their energy from a romantic perspective. That's a more healthy approach, right? So let me see from these astrology based oracle decks and see what's going on. Who has a secret crush on my pile number 4, and what are they not taking any of that? Okay. Maturing energy though, angelic support, harmony, perfect flow. I'm telling you, easygoing energy, really easygoing energy. okay? Some of you, because of this easygoing energy, there may be someone from your past that's just either wondering or annoyed, offended at your unbothered energy. Like, because 10 of Rods would be like complete, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It would be someone that's really in a lot of anxiety, under a lot of pressure. Some of you may actually have someone that's like, Power 4 doesn't seem to care at all. Good for you if there's something you should care about that you don't. I don't know what's going on. This pile is so ominous. Let me see if I can ground the energy. Because, I mean, you do have that flowy, lavender, angelic support-esque vibe to it. So let me just, give me more. What's going on? Yeah, 8, the house 8, transformation, karma, facing fears and legacies. All right. I'm not gonna lie, it's been coming out a lot. Y'all really, okay, so these are my more popular videos, like this one I'm doing. Go to those non-love readings, especially the ones I've recently done, because there is a heavy like spirit team ancestral thing here in this group. And that's why we have all of this memory, this house 8, because that's kind of like the combination that would signify, even with the 6 of elixirs, that would signify like some beyond energy, you know what I mean? The other side energy lingering. So some of you, most of you that have been picking piles in this reading today, you have a lot of like spirit guides, or if regardless of your religion, guides, somebody's trying to connect with you. Like there's messages, like, or you're not following your intuition, your instincts in some area of your life, because they're trying to connect with you through all kinds of readings. Okay, so all right. House 8 talks about debts, inheritances, transitions. It does talk about your ancestry, and it talks about like kind of blood lineages and all of the things. So it could be that. It could be related to that. But we also have where this house is ruled by Scorpio and Pluto. Now, Pluto just made a huge astrological shift, so that makes sense that we're seeing this energy here. Ironically enough, Pluto shifts for 20 years. So we talk about that stands the test of time, longevity. Okay, that's kind of the perspective. So when what I like to do, for those of you that are not familiar with me as a reader, in all of the stuff of the people that are secretly watching you, because sometimes we get true stalkers, sometimes we get enemies, sometimes we get like family members, we get ancestors, we get all kinds of things on the table. But what I try to do is mention those things, and I decipher like, okay, of these people, who would the group selecting the pile be most interested? The individual here is someone that's very calm, very stable. There may be some kind of historical tie. Doesn't have to be true memories or true exchanges, but something tying you to this individual. Very easygoing, and what I'm getting is a stands the test of time. Someone that would be very serious in their approach to you. Okay. Now I do get with the 10 of Rods, that person, very anxious, very nervous. I can't promise they'll say anything or approach you or let you know, because 10 of Rods is like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. Okay. Like 10 of Rods is like, oh, I can't handle it, kind of an energy. Okay, so I don't know. As of now in the read, I can't promise you they're going to do anything, because 10 of Rods is like, ooh, I'm overwhelmed. That's the vibe. Okay, so let me see if I can keep pulling. But yeah, there's someone that's very serious, would be very serious in their approach to you. So I feel like some of you, at least some of you, there is some type of, like, you know this person on some level. Like if they came about you, it wouldn't be like, who is this random person walking up to me? Like it wouldn't be a random person walking up to you, if that makes sense. Like you would know this person on some level. You might, I don't know if you would be, I don't even know if you would be surprised, because the energy here is so calm that I don't know that you would even be surprised, right? Let me see. Let me get 1 to 2. Yeah, incoming energy. So something's incoming. And it is regarding this house 8. So house 8, I mentioned, it is a transformation. It isn't in a transition. I mentioned that 6 of Blades, which is a transition. So transitioning energy. So I don't know if someone moved away, walked away, did a thing, like there's distance, because I see distance, but something is incoming. So what is that? Libra energy. Okay, consideration, fairness, and harmony. That's the second time that harmony has hit my table. Serenity, right? Harmony. It's on my table. So the sign of Libra talks about justice, talks about balance. Technically, you have karma on the table twice. So when we talk about like karmic attachments, because I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, karmic connections are kind of contracts for individuals that are meant to encounter each other in this life. Sometimes it's short term. This pile, I'm not gonna lie, if you this is long term. Whatever this contract, connection, attachment, spiritual, woo-woo, whatever on my table, it could be long term. Has that potential just because it's on the table. Someone's outside tooting the horn. That's a confirmation for those of you on the table, okay? But it feels long term because Libra is 7th house energy of partnerships, business deals, contracts, okay? This could be how you know this person, but it also talks about formal marriage on paper. So not just a long-term connection, but like a legally binding one. House 8 is, again, that's inheritances. Honestly, this combination feels like a merging of bloodlines. I feel so woo-woo in this love reading right now. Like, this is normally how I feel when I'm doing a non-love reading, so I'm a little taken aback. But it feels like a woo-woo reading, and it just feels like a merging of a bloodline, okay? I don't know what's going on the table, but like I said, aside from all of the historical connections and your spirit guides trying to connect with you, and woe is me, because I feel like some of this energy is familiar from other piles as well. Like some of the other piles kind of merged. So those of you that were really confused, you stepped in every pile, okay? So don't worry about it. But this energy, it feels like someone that really wants more. Let me get another card. But that's incoming. So incoming energy of formal commitment. Okay? So those of you where you are here, and you're like, why is she describing my partner, my spouse? I could see a renewed vow, okay? I don't want to like spoil surprises. I could see like a renewed vow, okay? Especially those of you that are like at that stage of your connection where, because I mentioned Pluto being a 20-year cycle. If you've been together for years, like even like 20 years, and like especially if there's been some painful transitions, because again, House 8 transitions, okay? If there's been like funerals, right? Things like that have happened fairly recently or recently enough to where there would still need to be some type of healing. I could see your partner wanting to like discreetly wanting to like renew the vows and all of the things, okay? I got a very specific message. Like this is, okay, some of you, if you lost a partner or a spouse at any point, I've never in my life gotten this. Not in a general read. If you lost a partner or a spouse at any point of your life, you have that support, okay? Yeah, it's a very emotional support, actually. All right. Yeah. Here's your confirmation. Hurt and heal. Chiron. That's why it's like that. I was like, why is it so smooth? Like, it's a very smooth pile. So those of you that needed that confirmation, that you do have that support, especially where we talk about moving on, okay? Okay, we got Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. All right. Let me see. I feel like I'm even more organized today. All right. Well, at least with this pile. So yeah, okay, so those of you, okay, so for real, those of you, all of that woo-woo support, maybe that's been some, go to the non-love readings. This pile, go to the non-love readings. You need them, okay? You need them. They're not necessarily scary. You just need, like, there's messages there, okay? But Chiron talks about healing. So some of you, this is a person that you want, like incoming, right? Incoming. We talked about incoming with Libra. This is someone you could, would, maybe will marry. Okay, there's some healing, right? This is someone that either has been healing, feels you could heal together, But I do feel like there's some growth that could happen in this connection. So this person that's secretly admiring you, that you would be interested in, amongst all of the other things on the table, feel they see themselves transitioning throughout whatever stages of life with you. So, right, because we have Virgo here, which is 6th house energy, right? So 6th house energy is the energy of routines. It's health, it's wellness. So especially when we talk about healing and working through any potential health issues, like this is a person, I mentioned the longevity. This is a person that feels like they could be with you through all stages, through any health issues. Like as people get older, as people get a little more frail, as people get sicker, like this is a person that could see themselves like being old with you. If you're young enough for that to be a thing, or even if you're at a more mature stage of life, this is someone that feels at this mature stage of life, you're the exact partner that they're looking for, and they want to experience this era with you. Okay. Acts of service. This is a person that really wants to kind of give you like love, support, and all of the things. Okay. With this combination, could be someone where the fall season is very, very relevant. I say that because I have all 3 signs. Yes, I do. Right? Virgo, no, Virgo in summer, but it began, like I'm a Virgo. I consider it to be kind of like the beginning of fall a little bit, okay? Because it ends summer. So like end of summer, going into Libra season, going into Scorpio season. So those 3, that period of time could be relevant. That may help you identify this person. So Virgo to Libra to Scorpio season could be relevant, okay? All right. Let me pull more to see who is secretly admiring, has a secret crush on my pile number 4. And what is their next move? Those of you where we are talking about the woo-woo, right? The spirit guide. If you're not scared and you didn't run off, this is an energy of whatever angelic support, ancestral support, especially when we talk about like spouses or past partners that are no longer on this plane. The message in this that horn, the message in this reading for you is the healing, the releasing, and the moving forward. Okay, right? Like the comfort of moving forward in another connection. Okay, you have that support. Okay, you're being heavily encouraged to move forward. Okay, show the world the real you. See, I told you. Heavy woo-woo mediumship here. It doesn't feel like I don't feel, I'm literally reading cards. I'm not really maximizing my efforts here. So I appreciate that it's not heavy because it's not as draining for me, but show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, okay? And then you also have new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. All right. Okay, so we have show the world the real you, prosperity lies ahead, where it talks about being okay. Okay, being okay with proceeding. For those of you where I'm getting the encouragement from the other side, and even in instances where like you're like, oh no, that's not me. Like it's not I don't have anybody like that. Your spirit team, it could even be like ancestors you don't know. Like there's a spirit team that's like, go. That's like, go. Please move on. Please do it. Please go live your life. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm getting for this pile. So I don't know. Some of you may be the group where I mentioned the person secretly admiring you. Maybe you may have to go out and do it. I do have show the world the real you, prosperity lies ahead. So maybe you may have to, I mean, I don't know. This is a very ominous read. If you know who this is, right? Maybe you'll have to apply effort. I do have with this duality here, maybe have to be a mutual effort where you two kind of open up to each other if you know who I'm talking about, or as I pull more cards, if you figure it out, because that's what I'm getting, okay? All right. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah, balance, okay? some of you with this energy, because there's more Virgo energy on the table actually, because Pisces full moon happens during Virgo season. Where am I going to place this? There we go. Yes, go outside, because we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So if you're the type to be too in your head, because memory and serenity in a shadow could be in your head. Like if you think a lot about the past, if you're often like just too easygoing, too passive, because serenity could be that. It's saying to get out of your head and be more grounded. Taurus energy is more grounded. Aquarius energy is more external, right? Like Leo is more like your personality. Aquarius is more collective efforts and like interacting more with other people, okay? Especially those of you that are grieving or have been. Yep, definitely felt that just now. Yeah, some of y'all are grieving, okay? Let me see. I'm going to pull from this Melanin Pop deck. Some of you that are avoiding healing, like especially if you're like super overwhelmed, like pull back and focus on your healing, okay? And then we've got, let me see. So far I've got like angelic support, spirit guides, ancestors. I've got some of you with a specific partner from beyond. I've got people from your past that may want to reconnect, for better, for worse. I've got a partner here that really could be long-term, that sees long-term, that honestly looks supported. So I'm going to use this Melanin Pop. I may pull a ton just to see more. Parrot. Bright, vivacious, happy, loud, colorful. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. You know what this card is telling me? I get a woo-woo read for me because I'm the reader. I don't know how y'all live day to day, okay? Like, I don't know y'all's lives. And I don't mean to be so, like, upbeat about it, because this is, like, a softer pile. But I don't want you sitting in that grief and all of the things, because the reality is this is a beautiful pile. This is a pile that says you have all kinds of love and support around you and that things will be okay. So I'm not gonna, like, damper even further. Like, look at this, parrot, loud, colorful. It does say show your personality, but the first message I got was some of you is very obvious. I think some of you, because this is a pile of like grieving and like sadness a little bit, clinging to the past, being very passive, being very introverted, all of the things, like maybe shy, maybe overwhelmed. This says it's obvious to you. So you may know, right, who I'm talking about, who I'm describing so far. I'll keep pulling because I'll keep pulling because I can. But parrot it's very loud, it's very obvious. Even this kind of implies that. Also, I get a vibe of like showing your personality more, be a little more expressive. Show the world real you, parrot, bright. Okay. Parrots also repeat like phrases. So there's messages that are being repeated to you that you may not be grasping, or maybe you're needing to be told things multiple times before it takes, right? Like before you really like accept it. Okay, I get that. Tell me more. Who secret crushing on that pile number 4, and what is their next move? I mentioned the desert. There was an energy of like a stale energy, like something stale. Maybe your energy is stale due to whatever, okay? But we've got desert, and it says clarity, honesty, survival, wisdom, and self-discovery. So some of you truly do need this desert rose, okay? Maybe get you one. There's like, they're not that hard to come by. They're not. But yeah, something about the desert. Maybe that could be a relevant place, location for some of you, okay? Like, something about the desert may be symbolic, very specifically so. But it does say clarity, honesty, and survival. So this is a person that is very clear, very honest with you, or would be. And clarity implies it's obvious. So we've got bright, obvious energy, clarity, energy. Okay. Tell me more. the person's next move? Because I mean, I guess at this point they're telling me you know who it is. I want to see what's this person's next move. Incoming energy of community in reverse. Toxicity within a group, secret family. So this could be the shadow, right? Obviously, this could be an energy of the shadow. Like some of you, this person is preoccupied, and hence why there's all of this sadness and grief on the table of it's not going to happen. But it is an incoming energy of community reverse. So, and I know I have not taken my, like normally I would have said this is just a maturing energy of community, but it's an incoming energy of like away from community. So I don't know. It feels like this person's next move may be to pull back their energy, like pull within. Okay. That's what I see, only because self-discovery, community reverse, right? And some of you, because of Parrot and Desert, it's very clear that that's what the person's gonna do. Okay. I don't know how. You all live very specific situations, okay? But this person's gonna like pull back their energy. Okay. Balance spirituality and practicality, a maturing energy of a red flag. Some of you pick all of the red piles. This is your confirmation that you're here. Caution, beware, toxic warnings, danger. Don't take this literally. In a shadow sense, I'll get the shadow out of the way because some of you are in grief, guarded, because you have trauma, especially like those of you that have lost a partner before, like literally like to the other side. Like I could see that being like some heavy trauma for those of you. Or if you're grieving family members and all of the things. The red flag is this person kind of can see how wounded you are. So they're like pulling their energy back, okay? Like they're going to pull their energy back and prioritize themselves just because of that. Especially if it's been overwhelming, especially if this is someone you're already dating, okay? Like if this is someone you're already dating, they're going to pull their energy back because it's a lot, okay? And they're going to prioritize self-care. Now, that's why you have the heavy mediumship stepping in of support spirit team saying, hey, don't self-sabotage something that could be long-term. That's what I'm getting, okay? Now, outside of the shadow, red flag, Parrot, blatantly obvious energy. Like it's obvious. Like it's very obvious. It's very obvious. Desert, very obvious. So I mean, I can't help you. They say it's obvious to you. So if it, like as a reader, as a general reader, it's obvious to you. So figure it out who it is. It's a good match. It's supported, literally supported by the other side and all of the things. But this person may be a little more introverted, maybe a little shy, maybe a little to themselves, easily overwhelmed, especially in community settings, because community reverse could be someone that doesn't like to be out. It could be someone that doesn't like to be out in public settings, someone that doesn't like to do like gatherings, like prefers to kind of be like inside. I got that, okay? I want two more, but I'll see. Transactional relationships, superficial love, materialistic. Okay, so that red flag, some of you, the red flag, it is what it is, okay? Like this person's pulling back their energy because they got a vibe, okay? They got a really superficial vibe. The reason why I say that, this person you're asking about, what is this? Yeah, with the memory, maybe they got a vibe from the, like you trigger something historically. Serenity and Lavender is cool, easygoing vibe. Virgo is kind of like collective acts of service vibe. So is Aquarius. Pisces moon is like the spiritual meditative vibe. Okay, grounded energy. And I don't know, some of you, it's a vibe, okay? Now I still want to pull my two because that's what I was going to do, but I don't want to ignore that message. Some of you, this person feels like they got a superficial, materialistic, possibly what's the word I'm looking for? Surface level vibe. Like it wouldn't be like this is a person that's looking for something deep. That's the stale energy. So some of you where it's stale, that's why. Okay? It's stale because like this person where it went stale on you, you're here for a specific person, you're wondering why it went stale. Okay? Like not stale as in like people are like living their lives and doing things, but like stale as in you're interacting with the person and like it's off. Right? It's not going beyond a certain level of interaction, right? Like you get to know someone and yeah, first a surface level because it's like, oh, you're attractive, I'm attractive. Oh, we have this in common, we have that in common, but then it lacks that depth. That's what happened. That's why it dried up, okay? Let me get my 2 more. Okay. I got a very interesting read on the lightest sense of this pile. You know how I'm reading this red flag as blatantly obvious? Because some of you, trauma is leading you to see, or this person, it could be both, to see like certain red flags, right? That may or may not exist. I got a vibe of like, physical action. Okay, like with all of this material energy that stepped in, I got a physical action. So I don't know. That's for someone specific. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, because you got vintage, chivalrous, dates, courtship photos. This does feel like a more mature pile. I'm not going to lie. Like, I mean, I guess the life experiences that I'm even like bringing up are kind of some that people typically experience a little later in life and all that. But it feels like my stand the test of time connection. Like it feels like a connection, like a person that feels like they would have this connection with you, or someone that did have that type of connection with you, or does, okay? Because it's here with old school, like long term, okay? Vintage, okay? Some of you, that's this person's energy. That's their nature. They're very old school. They're very traditional, okay? Like their pursuit of you, or the pursuit they would like for you to do would be very traditional, right? Like that's why we have courtship, like the word courting, like, you know, older people say that. I know I say it sometimes on the channel, but I'm often channeling a lot of older people, and I have a lot of older people around me as well. So like, you know what I mean? Like courtship, that's kind of this person's vibe, and this would be this person's approach to you, okay? Y'all really like the color red though, because even, right? Like even the card's like a burgundy red. So like, yeah, just something about the, y'all really do choose that. You see. Do you remember? Y'all, like this is a person, memories past. So in the lightest sense, this person is so sentimental. Like this is a very sentimental person. This is a very like family oriented person. This person's very connected to their roots, their ancestry, their family, because memories are so important to this person. And I love it because on the lightest, sweetest sense, this is a person that's like, I'm going to make so many memories with Pile 4. I would like to make so many memories with Pile 4 because like, look, like I'm like trying to, right? Yeah, like you have it here. You have memories. Twice. Go to the non-love readings. This feels familiar. I actually think I have like a non-love reading. It's fine. It's fine. Y'all, you know what? I actually do. I have a key reading. You know what? Listen, I already know where you should go because it's coming back to me. Because I'm channeling. Don't mind me. I can't think sometimes when I'm channeling because I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen. I have a key reading that says memory. That may be your pile. If you chose it already, then this is your confirmation you're in the right space. But like, go to the key that says memory. For sure, okay? All right, let me ease it in there. But yeah, do you remember? So this is also confirmation that at least one person that's secretly admiring you is from your past, right? And that also is that confirmation of like the mediumship as well, okay? Like definitely a confirmation of like that, okay? Past lives, something about past lives is a thing. You do have the 6 of Cups, karmic. Like some of you, honestly, this person that, depending on your spirituality, you're here watching this reading, so be open-minded a little bit. Some of you, this is kind of a confirmation for us, like a soul tie, like a past life connection, okay? I feel like I want one more. We've got powerful woman, strength, achievement, success, leadership. Let me get one more. And then I'll take the bottom, okay? All right. Well, look at you. Call, okay? Communication, news, offers, excitement, luck. So and even like the phone is like an older phone. Like this is a very like nostalgic person. Okay, this person is so sentimental and nostalgic. That's so sweet. Like this is a person that's sentimental. So if you gave off really materialistic, superficial vibes to this person, okay, like you'll know if you did. You'll truly know if you did, really. Because it would be obvious. This person is way too sentimental. Like this is a person, like, because some, like, okay, so like let's say what's that? Old school, do you remember call? Someone specific may be wondering if you remember them and if they should call, like from your past. Okay, that's coming through, okay, for some of you. But back to the point I was making. So some of you, this person, like this feels like a really easygoing, possibly even really creative individual. So when it comes to like holidays and all of the things, when it comes to like gift giving, this is a person that would do something really creative. Like they would make something creative. They would probably like make something memory based or do something based on a memory, or like even when it comes to like trips, this person would want to go places that are very sentimental. Like it would be like everything they do is very meaningful. Okay, like this is a person that everything has meaning. So just stuff only has value where there is meaning. Okay, that's this person that is secretly admiring you. And so if you give off like a vibe of just stuff and just surface level when it comes to that, that would truly be the shadow of what they saw or are seeing, that may make them pull back, and why you have all of this spirit guidance saying, hey, stop doing that, or whatever you did. I don't know. But where it's not that, okay, I still see a person that it's blatantly obvious this person may either pull back, has pulled back, or doesn't like loud spaces. I don't know. Like I get a vibe of like, this feels like pulling, withdrawing, antisocial energy. This is antisocial energy. This is I like to be in meditation. This is I like to be by myself. Literally community in reverse. You get what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. Like that's the vibe that I'm getting. So let me see. It's at the bottom. Thief, steal, criminal, cheating, ulterior motives. Well, okay. Why is that here? Thief is also like sneaky, like trying to pretend it's not. Like some of you, this is a person that like pretends they're not interested when they are, because of they're trying to read you, right? Like and get your vibe. Some of you, this is a person that's misleading you or has misled you historically, for better for worse. Like on the shadow sense, this is I got some shadows, right? Like people from your past that you don't want in your life, or a person from your past that you would not want in your life. That may be the person that's reflecting on whether or not they should reach out. Up to you. I also get yeah, so watch it, especially where we have all of this community energy on the table, or watch it where we talk about individuals that have gotten over on you historically in any way, because they may still like, this is a secret admirer reading. I told you everything that, and everything comes through. I'm really looking at the energy here. I'm not just reading cards. So we have those types of individuals. So just watch it, especially if they reach out. And then you have something about this secret crush. While it's very obvious, something about them being a little misleading. It doesn't feel shadowy, right? I mean, it's a secret crush. So maybe that's the sneaky energy of this person secretly crushing on you and you just don't know. Or like the way they're going about their secret crush is really weird. I don't know. Or sneaky. I don't know. But that's what we got. So let me just get ready to wrap this up. I've got 3 more decks. Love-based decks. Yeah, look at you. I cut the deck. And look what happened. Deception, romantic feelings. Some of you, this person's pretending they're not interested or just hiding some. I don't know. They're being sneaky. And maybe that's why it's hard for you. Because I'm getting, oh, it's obvious. But it's not, it doesn't seem obvious for you. Okay, deception, someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Dual message, light and shadow. Light side, I don't know, something about the person that has a secret crush on you, they're sneaky. I don't know. Others of you, watch, especially people that you already have a history with, people that have already shown you their true colors. Watch that, okay? Deception, like some of you, someone from your past may even come back and try to mislead you on a romantic level. Just like watching for that chance to do that. Just be cognizant. I want to mention all of the shadows just because don't get got, okay? Like, it's not funny, but I was very surprised by all of the things that came out of this reading, okay? I'm still taken aback. So tell me more about who has a secret crush on my pile number 4. How many is that? It's 2. Okay, so you've got let go control issues. Let the situation unfold naturally. Okay. Heart-to-heart conversations. You do have call on the table. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That may be the sneaky energy. That's a confirmation. Ooh, I love that. Do what I'm telling you to do. Ooh, that's really talking to you. Okay, hold on. Because this is not even, just so we're clear, there's a gazillion cards. They wanted you to see that one specifically. Okay, do what they're telling you to do. Release the ex, okay? It's time to clear your energy. You deserve love, right? You are lovable. They don't want you dealing with the ex, okay? And I can say that, and I know I say they all the time in the readings as I'm doing the mediumship or whatever, but like for real, like go watch the non-love readings, especially the one that I know is yours. That pile number 4 with the memories, I know it's pile 4 because I can see my thumbnail because I make them. I make these thumbnails. So the last key reading I did, okay? Go, that is you. I don't know why all of my readings have been so woo lately, but I'm not going to lie. I like it. I'm not afraid of the energy. I like it because it confirms for those of you that find me like, oh, that's creepy. She really can see things. And the cards are coming out to confirm where my next reading is going to come from, right? But let go control issues, have the heart-to-heart conversations, release the ex, let the ex go, okay? Let the ex go, let the attachment go, but with all of the stuff, the baggage, the overwhelming energy, the sneaky energy from the history, okay? Let that go. But let me see. Tell me more about this secret crush that is being heavily encouraged. Because I mean, now I got a heavily encouraged vibe. I'm not taking all of that. That's a lot. Well, they want you to flirt, okay? Extend your lighthearted energy to others. They want you to flirt. So I'm not taking all of the splash. It happened here. It happened here. Children is kind of the energy of flirt, okay? Children, because it's like youthful energy, playful energy, right? 6 of Cups energy. It landed here. This is day-to-day routine. So if this is someone you know as part of your routine or day-to-day life, like or whatever, however you know this person, if this applies, they wanted your attention there, for sure. Virgo also rules communication. Serenity and lavender actually is like thinking and communication as well. Lavender is actually one of the plants that supports like the sign, like, you know how all of the plants and like all of the, like everybody has like birthstones and all of the things. Lavender is associated with Virgo and Mercury, okay? So we've got that. Let me get my one more and take the bottom. These are super long. So I guess you guys really needed readings. I promise you, if y'all would just do me that solid and watch some of these non-love readings, I don't think that I would get all of the woo-woo in the love readings. And you would be able to just get your questions answered without all of the extras. I'll take all 3, okay? All right. They're not playing. They're doubling down on the release the ex. Stop it. Especially if you have an ex that like really like got over in a worse way, because thief is like stealing, like leave the ex alone. It's gonna keep coming out until you do it. So like if you're not ready for the message, to stop watching these readings, because they're not like, right? Because you got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And an ex does not have to be literal ex. It could literally just be someone you're dealing with, because some of you try to like be sneaky, like, oh well, that's not my ex because I'm dealing with them. Stop. You know exactly who they're talking about. Okay, you got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And you got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you, they're telling you straight up, the ex, whoever, literally dealing with somebody else when you don't realize, okay? That's why they're, like, some of you, like the person on the shadow side that you're dealing with, they're secretly watching you to track you to make sure you don't see when they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. That's why they're telling you leave it alone. And that's the most shadow of the sense. okay, for some of you. Now, when we talk about the lightest side, I'm telling you something about the person that has a secret crush. Now, a secret crush is sneaky in and of itself, because it's somebody that likes you that you don't realize they like you like that. So just by nature, the question is sneaky. But something about, even on the lighter side, this person is like secretly, like, they're deceiving you. They're wearing a mask. Maybe, I don't know about how interested they are in you. All right. We've got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Some of you, this person's like super serious, depending on the environment, you know, but like, you know them from, but like, it's like Glee. It's like super giddy. Okay. That's the vibe. But let me get ready to close this, because it's long, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually starting to get a headache because it's a lot. Okay, let me see. This is I don't know. I'm missing something in that combination. I sure hope that this is coming out. If this means anything to you, then go for it. Okay, well, I'll take, because we need to get ready to close this out. If that combination means anything to you personally, or if anything costs, because I like to support your intuition as well, right? Like, what's your gut telling you? That combination means anything to you, then let it ride. But you have final shot. It says, now is the time. The clock is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you will always wonder what if. Okay. You've got a harvest. Those signs, that's kind of like fall harvest season, so I don't know, that may be relevant. But it says you planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay. Let me just, yeah. And then devotion. A dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. All right. So we've got a final shot after some seeds been planted and some devotion. I don't know what's going on with that. It's a vibe. Okay, enjoy the good vibes and energy with this person, because they are like no other. Okay. Okay, look at this. I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, y'all, on the most light side, it feels like someone really good, really healthy. I really got what I got. Someone may shoot their final shot, or like you would have to, I don't know who's doing what, because it's such an ominous woo-woo pile that it was taken over. Like, it's not even my read anymore. It was taken over by a lot of your stuff. So I'm going to close it out with this deck. Go to those non-love readings, especially the one I sent you to. Tell me more about my pile number 4. And honestly, you can go to love readings as well. This is my group of people that pick the red pile all the time. So if you want to watch those, you may get clarity there as well, right? But definitely go to those non-love readings, because I feel like, yeah, it stepped out immediately. So look, real deal. So the person that has a secret crush on you is like the real deal, apparently. Right, this is a maturing energy of chemistry. There's some chemistry, which is why they're telling you, you already know who it is. I'm like, yeah, like there's already chemistry. So why are you wasting my time? You know who this is. Let me see. I want 2 more actually. So, all right, incoming. That's so cute. Secret admirer. I have a tulip. I have a secret admirer reading with a tulip. So that may be your pile. Okay. If you watched it, this is your confirmation. Go back. It's another reading just like this one, and it's a tulip. Okay. It happened. You'll be able to find it. It's part of that. I think it is Lionsgate Portal. I remember because all of the colors, like it's like a orange, everything is orange, red on that one. So you probably were already called to it, because secret admirer, real deal chemistry, secret admirer. That's what you get. Okay. Hot lover is here. Let me get my last one and close it out. But yeah, I love that the secret admirer card came out in this reading. This person's very hopeful. Very, very hopeful. You do have separate. So I like it. because the lighter side of a thief is like, oh, stolen my heart kind of a vibe, missing piece of a heart. But again, this does feel like this may be someone, there's some distance between you, someone that doesn't see you as often or doesn't see you anymore, or something like that. Like something about some separation is going on. Okay. I don't know, like, especially with all of this woo-woo, some of you probably ran from this person. Okay. Or they ran from you. I don't know. Okay. That's what I'm getting though. So I'm going to close it out. That is all I have for you today, Pile 4. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.